Jake will not be here until 11 or later, most likely. This is
Well, that's alright, because D&D was canceled, right?
Right.
What? It was.
Anywho.
My dude, that was an announcement, yeah.
Anywho, so we know that that's going to be a thing. We shouldn't have to fill him in on much, considering it is the beginning of the next arc here. One other thing is that we know Dylan is going to be gone for next week's session. 2 weeks from now.
Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Oh, my family has their board upstairs all fucked up then, because I was looking at their board, and it said, I don't know why, I thought, then that's my, I don't know. I go by the board, and I'm very...
Also, not to interrupt, but I'm gonna do this quick.
Oof.
Splash in my eye!
That was sexy.
But when it comes down to...
My eye!
I was talking about the click of the soda.
Carbonated beverages and eyeballs.
So to make it easy for myself,
Welcome to D&D.
from sessions here on in, I will be getting, if you know that you are going to be absent completely from a session, I will get what your character's reactions and everything will be. So like I'll actually go over the next session with you, so that way I'm not ad-libbing another person's character and getting a good idea, but rather getting the perfect idea of what they would do. It is something I should have been doing, and that is my bad. But it is an easy way for me to get that taken care of. So,
Yeah, just one question.
yes.
Who are you?
Actually, I don't know. I am everybody but nobody at the same time. Depends on...
You're every nobody. Okay. We got you.
This is Kingdom Hearts, motherfucker. Oh, God. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll actually get started here, because a little bit of a recap, or a decent recap considering what just recently happened. Everyone good and ready?
It's gonna be a
As
quick
ready as I
recap.
can be.
Man was bad, wing sad.
Get him a fucking Emmy! Get him a fucking Emmy! Alright. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting night. I can feel it already.
Oh, it will be. Anywho, previously in the land of Trigis, Althea the Druid Elf, Bambles the Kobold Bard, Bobby the Human Fighter, Tarloth the Minotaur Barbarian, and Wing the Tabaxi Ranger carried on from Soulwood Forest to return to Ziston and end the afflicting sickness. Along the way, Wing caught eye of a group of orcs. Upon intimidating them, a bit of chaos ensued as most were stunned by Wing's nonchalant threat. One accidentally killed an ally, one fainted, and the leader hung off the side of Abraham as Wing returned to the group. Soon after learning they were sent by another, and that revealing info on that person would cause their mark of death to activate, Grebular, the orc party's leader, accidentally revealed their patron to be a he. And as he did that, Grebular and the orc party all disappeared in a necrotic flame, including their souls. Upon returning to Ziston, the party assisted in rescuing the villagers from fire and rubble alongside the suspect, Almera, or Almera, depending on how you say it. Spec's name. Once this was done, Pin cured all those afflicted, including Bobby, and the party met privately with Almera. Once at the cabin and the barrier was restored, Bobby was placed under control and attacked Althea and Bambles as Almera escaped and was swallowed by a void-like portal with only one last remark to Wing. Fang says hello. And with a fit of rage, Wing sends slicing radiant energy at him, scarring Almera's face as he disappears in that void, leaving Yulti and Wing in a depressive state. So what ended up happening, it does take some time, of course. He starts reaching night. You see the barrier has been reinstated. Yulti does leave for some time, and he's allowing you to actually stay the night at that cabin and depart once you guys are ready in the morning. Over that time frame, he comes back and offers a single necklace. It's like a leather string necklace with a small metal penguin at the bottom as its pendant. He simply explains it to be something that he can't offer. Like, it's not, he doesn't have much to offer, and this is all that he has, which he hopes would help with your future journey. Pretty much all it's going to do is it's going to allow you to breathe easily in any environment. Looking at it, if you were to be in a poisonous gas, any harmful vapors, it would hopefully protect you or help protect you from those things.
Oh.
So, he does offer only one, because that's all he has. I don't know who wants to take that.
I've got 3 of them. The odds of that are really odd, but yeah, no.
Those are some odd odds, bro.
I will say, Wing, it doesn't really make sense for you to have it.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna. I won.
Well, I mean, just as meta's sake, because of the pendants you have already kind of helps you with that, and you're already wearing a pendant. So anybody, I don't know if there's anybody.
Of that, so, I'm not
He's
gonna
sharing
get it.
sound.
So I mean, otherwise he's just gonna whoever has a bag of holding right now can hold on to it until you guys decide. It's up to you.
I mean, oh my god, I could hold it because I have a bag of holding.
I could use some bling.
Meta's sake, Emma gets it. We have a tank here to it. But meta's sake, medic sake. Ooh, bomb.
I mean, you can decide in meta right now. I don't mind, just to get it out of the way. Whether you actually Bambles want, whatever you guys want to give it to Bambles or Althea,
I mean,
or whoever else, obviously.
who has a bag of holding? It's me and Bambles, right?
Aye, aye, Captain.
So, it's better if one of us holds it.
I'll hold on to it.
But if you
I've
hold
got
on to it,
nothing
then
in
you
my
can
bag
wear
right
it,
now,
so
and I
you can
want it
make
to feel useful.
Are you going to wear it?
Is anyone going to wear it?
I would love to wear a ring or neck
Pendant?
Pendant.
So it's just a necklace of adaption, is what you can call it. So just to
A ring
hold
to
on, let
you
me
guys
look-
is a
let me
pendant
look
to
at my
me.
spells then real quick. Cause, you know...
so pretty much all it will require attunement. Again, just getting this out of the way easy. But straight out, you can breathe normally in any environment and have advantage on saving throws against harmful gases and vapors. So, cloud kill, stinking cloud effects, inhaled poisons, breath weapons of some dragons.
Okay.
So there you go.
Only some dragons, not all.
Yep. If fire hits you, that's not gonna help you. You know, get a saving throw.
I'm going to Bambles.
Okay.
Man,
So.
there's a fire dragon here, and I'm suffering from smoke inhalation. Oh,
How terrible.
He's got the cancer.
Oh.
actually,
Okay.
it'd be, oh, thank God I'm not suffering from smoke inhalation, but dear God, is my body covered in burns.
So with that, unless there's anything specifically everyone wants to do, we'll say that you guys take some time. You take your long rests. I need to pull up character sheets, but as I do so,
Sure.
yeah, is there anything anybody wanted to do overnight?
Overnight.
Attune myself to the necklace.
Simple enough. That's a start.
Whatever the fuck.
So you can attune yourself up to 3 items total, even though you are limited to 2 rings, a necklace, so on and so forth.
Why do I have an item called No Neck's Neck?
What?
Did I put that in here?
Yeah.
You must have. I don't
That
remember.
doesn't sound
that
like
either.
something Chris would put in your.
No, that's not.
I don't recall putting that in there.
I don't secretly
Literally
put shit.
Kill has no neck. And when did you take an item that?
When did
think I
okay?
remember-
Here's the better question: who beheaded a monster, and then when did Bambles take its neck after that?
Wait,
I don't
No
even
neck. Was
cut
it
up
the guy on the
corpses.
boat?
How did I get this guy's neck?
the big guy on the boat with no neck. Was it that guy? Decapitate? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Okay,
no
well,
neck.
I have No Neck's neck. If anyone's looking for it.
I'm so
I just
confused.
remember I gave a head to somebody.
I mean, No Neck was probably looking for it, and I found it for him.
All
He
right.
was dead at that
I'll,
point.
I'll keep note of that. Anywho,
I'll keep note that you have a neck.
that's the DM. That doesn't mean anything. So I'll say, nothing quite happens. Otherwise, morning. Oh, go ahead.
He didn't get to try and do his thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well,
You
try and
focused
do
on-
your
you
thing
focused
faster.
You focused on Bamble's question.
No Neck snack.
Okay, so what did Wing want? What is?
I'm actually going to meditate a bit.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're gonna go out by Althea?
I'm gonna
No.
give No Neck snack an attack.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh
My
my
bad.
god.
What were you aiming for?
Okay. Let's slow down here. So you're
Let's slow
meditating.
down with no neck. Huh?
so you said Wing is meditating?
Yeah.
Okay.
and I asked if you were gonna come out by me. You were like instantly no.
No.
Okay. Anything Althea or Tarloff want to plan on doing? Bobby's
Oh,
going almost
here's-
straight to bed.
I'm gonna meditate
Soup.
by
But other than
Abraham
that,
like
no.
usual.
What are you doing?
I just rolled for soup. Other than that, no.
To make some soup.
Yeah.
Just rolled
Okay.
for soup.
Yeah,
Um,
rolled for soup, man.
I mean, you're able to
Pretty
make
damn good soup.
a hearty broth for that night. It's not ice soup this time. No beef though. No beef. That seems a little. I don't know how you feel
Yeah.
about beef right now.
Well, yeah, no beef.
No beef.
Mr. Beef wants no beef. Okay.
So overnight, once everyone starts going to bed,
Then we start hearing spooky noises.
Tarloff,
Ooh.
Shit.
you go to bed.
Okay.
The ghost
a
of
long-
Soup's past.
It's a long rest, and you receive another vision of disaster.
Is it Seal? Goddamn.
You begin
Oh.
seeing visions of not the same exact person, not the same Goliath that you've seen before, standing with the shadow looming over him. Instead, you see this figure, this roll a perception check for me. Looking at it, you're looking at closer. There's robes. There's an insignia on it. You can't quite tell what the insignia is, but it's whatever this person is. They are higher up. They are of high status, power, money. It is obvious. You're looking at them. They stand tall. They're coming closer, stepping down from the steps. You look to your left and you look to your right, and you see your party there. All frozen.
Yeah.
They keep stepping closer and closer. And you see the shadow coming out from behind them this time. It's not the same person. As they approach, you see a crown on their head. A crown the same as what was on Bobby's head. The person's eyes are red, gleaming in this large room with a red carpet leading right to you guys. Roll one more perception check for me. Let me do this. It's so minute. Such a tiny detail. You don't know how you caught it. But there is a single ladybug on that person's shoulder. And then you wake up. Cold sweat. Middle of the night. Your heart is just beating fast. As if you've been running. The room is perfectly fine. There's no sound. Everyone's asleep. Everything's calm.
Okay.
You know that DBZA movie with Balrog and the people who can sing the future?
Oh, it's gonna be a fun session
Tarla,
though. We're all giggly.
if there's soup still, he eats it and then go back to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, there's still some soup.
Okay.
It's cold at this point. You don't want to leave the fire on. It's like a what is it called? It starts with a G.
Soup.
Yep, cold soup. Yep, starts with a G. Gold soup. Anywho.
Well, as he eats it, he takes a minute. He's like, "What the hell was that?" And then he eats it. It's like,
On the other hand, when after going to sleep, everyone rests well afterwards. You still get your long rest, all your health comes back, so on and so forth. It doesn't interrupt you that badly. The moment, all of you wake up, you're doing fine. Lights kind of filters in. It's not going directly into the entire cabin. There are curtains. There's only really one bedroom, but there's enough space and area for you guys to actually sleep elsewhere, such as the couches or other furniture. But Bambles, when you wake up, where do you keep Burdinator?
While I'm sleeping, not on my back.
Not on your back? Okay.
Probably next to me,
Okay.
sheathed, so I don't have to listen to his screams.
Snores, kill it.
No, he's just screaming during the night. He doesn't snore, he just screams.
Justice!
It's funny that you say that, though. Because tonight was the first night that you don't hear him, screaming through the muffled sheath. Instead,
God.
you hear it murmuring.
Oh, God.
And all you hear it murmur over and over again. Roughton! Roughton! Where are you? Where? And that's the entire night.
And I still slept fine.
It's up to you. It's not
to me.
At any point, do you unsheath?
Well, of course I want to listen to what this boy has to say, or whatever. I mean, it's 2018.
The
2K18 notice.
looking at the eye, it's bloodshot, completely bloodshot. It's looking. It's anxiously just left and right. It's dilated. It's looking past you. It doesn't even realize you're there when you unsheath it. And it just keeps... Where is he?
What's going on with you?
And as soon as you start asking it questions, the eye returns to normal. It looks at you again. And just... What do you mean?
You were muttering things about Roughton. Asking where he was. All night.
What was I?
Yeah.
Did I say anything about slaying justice? I mean, enacting justice? Slaying evil?
Probably. I was more focused on the muttering, but probably.
I kind of shifts around. So when are we killing the horse?
Soon.
Good. He's evil. We need to slay him.
I agree.
I'm using my inside voice. I'm sneaky. Roll insight. Yeah, it has no idea what the fuck you're talking about. It like immediately considering you didn't think they did this, but apparently it needs to sleep, and apparently it was having a nightmare. Who knew?
The more you know.
Do you need sleep? Is that something swords do?
I do.
Is that sheath comfortable? Can you feel?
The eye kind of blinks a couple times. Looks down at the sheath. Because you haven't completely unsheathed Burdinator, have you?
No, like halfway.
Okay, yeah, it kind of like looks down the blade. It's alright. I mean, I don't feel that part, but yeah, sure. Whatever.
So you don't feel the blade? Do you
No.
feel with the blade? What do you feel?
I kind of squints at you. And you see that same green aura that you use whenever you're attacking, or you see whenever you're attacking with Burdinator, kind of begin to emanate at where the blade meets the hilt, and it completely separates. And all you're holding is the hilt, and there's a void where the blade was, and it just goes, "This is me. I'm not the blade.
You're-
If I were to break in battle, I need to make sure that I can still slay evil." Oh shit, it's the inside voice.
They'll wake up eventually. It's just a matter of saving time, I guess.
I guess you have a point, but we could kill them in their sleep for justice.
No.
You're awake now.
Murder in sleep is not justice.
What?
No, that's just wrong.
What?
They have to be bested in fair combat. Or, tunes, song, the art of dance.
Huh. Roll persuasion.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't even have to roll. Unless it gets a nat 20. Yeah, that didn't happen. I know its stats. That is... Actually, wait, hold on. Did I ever put its stats into Roll20? Let me see real quick. Burdinator. No, I didn't. Oh, I thought I did. Anywho, sorry, I need to put Burdinator stats into Roll20. But it's just... Huh. You have a point. Otherwise what? What's the big deal?
You can't see the look on their faces if they're asleep.
The eye completely opens. That's true. Return me to the blade!
Factoid.
Well, I'll push them back together, I guess.
Do you see the light begin at one point, and it goes all the way around as if it's creating a seal, and it returns back to the same point. There's a flash of small, not like blinding, but enough to notice even in the like evenly lit cabin. And if you try to pull the two apart again, it stays firmly taut, as if it was never separated to begin with.
Hot, like a
So you're just kind of like a hole? A big hole in the hilt?
Yeah?
Does that mean you
And
could
an
be
eyeball.
I don't know.
That's kind of cool.
So we slay evil now, right?
Of course.
Yes. So, with the general commotion of what just happened, everyone's kind of... if you're not awake at this point, considering Bambles is one to kind of wake up later in the day anyway, it is now kind of early afternoon, if I had to put a time to it, you're looking at about 12:30 maybe, where you guys are now together, gathered. What would you guys like to do? And this does, of course, include Greg and Coldstone. Yulty is not there. He did say he is going to be tending to the village, as there's a lot of work that needs to be done, first off. Second off, that he has nothing else to really do with you guys. If you guys, and he does remind you, if you are able to find a way to amplify his his range for some of his magic, he might be able to try and see if he notices portals when they open up. Otherwise, he is not there. So, what would you guys like to do, or feel free to discuss with yourselves?
I don't know. Well, we fixed the issue. So we should probably go back to Oriole.
I mean, I guess we could. I guess you guys
Well,
can.
you know, you have a thing yet.
Yeah, I'm not going back. Plus,
We have other stuff to do up here anyway.
I mean, whether you do or you don't,
I was pretty sure. Because Wing wanted to go to the castle. Or to the mountains, right?
Wait, what? Oh, okay,
Something.
what?
You had
Did
something
it
to do about mountains. You were excited about the mountains.
Oh, yeah. This is me meta, because I forgot about that.
Obviously, I somewhat remember. I just don't remember details.
I remember now, but
yeah. I mean, whatever you guys decide. Obviously, I'm not gonna be that big of a fucking asshole where I'm not going to let you guys ride with me back to the first city. But if you guys decide you're going to be going any other way, that's on you. I'm going to be like I said, I'm going to be going kind of towards Trigis to where if I can find this guy or girl, whatever the fuck, I don't give a shit. They're dying anyway. Then I get them before they get me.
Well, personally, I don't care. Although I would like to see my women.
Your what?
My women.
When do you have women?
Perhaps you don't remember.
Roll fucking deception right now.
he's not deceiving.
I'm not deceiving him. The brothel.
Mayo.
You're saying women.
At the brothel.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said at the brothel. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm very impartial towards any other place as long as when push comes to shove, we're
Wait,
prepared.
who's talking right now?
That would
Yeah,
be.
who is talking?
I'm sorry. I'm just doing a deeper voice for Coldstone to make it easier on me because I don't know. I've always given him that deeper voice. Unless I accidentally slipped into Russian. I'm sorry.
No. It's just
It was
I'm
too
not used to
deep.
that, and there's. For a second there, I thought you were like trying to do Bobby. I'm like, wait, what?
No. If I was gonna do Bobby, I'm
I thought
not.
you were doing Yulty. I was confused.
No, Yulty's not there. And I won't
know
ever.
he wasn't, that's
I
why
will
was confused.
never actually voice the characters. It's just too complicated, really. But yeah, no. So, what do you guys... I mean, again, this is another situation where we're at the beginning of an arc. If you need to discuss it in meta, feel free to. If you don't actually... if you just want to make it easier on yourselves.
So, yeah, no, like, Dylan, you wanted to go to the mountain, right? I don't remember if you told us why.
Yes, and I should say right now, Wing is meditating still, so he's not even in the conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, enlighten me, Mr. Meta.
Me meta? And meta?
Yeah.
What? Oh, me meta.
Meditating.
I mean, we could go to that place.
It was the castle in the mountains, because I remember I was like pointing that out. That I remembered
Meta,
that.
I'm partial to staying with Greg.
I know you are.
Who'da thunk?
Fuck off. Fucking gay dolph. Fucking. Good.
So do you guys, because we're at kind of, it's been a long time, do you guys need a kind of recap of things that you can be doing, or?
Yes. That
So-
would be lovely.
So obviously,
Greg's mission.
you have Greg, who doesn't know where his end is. He knows he's going to Trigis because that's where he knows the person who's attacking him is going to be coming from. And he's going to try and find them first. There's some sort of palace in Trigis as well that Wing has heard about in the mountains. There is Pip, who is now a warlock in the main city in Trigis. Then, which also has the Grand Library, the greatest library in all of the 3 continents, or the 3 known continents. Then, it's kind of mainly those at the moment. There's not too much else. There's a couple of side things, which I'm not going to go over, because at this point, there's no point in me doing that. You could always return to Oriole for something.
Information on my urn.
Seems like too far.
It's also only been about 4 or 5 days since you've left Oriole. And remember, it took about 2 weeks for the ship to be ready to sail back. So, even if you were to return to Tepflora, it would be some time to really do anything.
I really don't think we should let Bambles spend that much time at the brothel either.
No, I agree.
So,
Bunch of party poopers.
so I will return, because we're at this point. I'll return you guys to the main map of Drayton. So do you guys just plan on going down to Nithian or Tepflora, or even just going straight to across the landbridge to Trigis then?
Well, I mean, Great Library and Pip sound good to me.
Great library and not Pip sounds good.
Great Library sounds awesome to me.
But not Pip.
Not Pip.
Well, Pip is there, so...
I don't care about Pip. I want to know about the Shard. God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
They might
Library.
have some skill books.
Sure. Library.
Alright, simple enough.
Also, Greg has to go that way anyway. So.
Yeah, so no matter what he was going, he still has the hat of disguise on. He is keeping that motherfucker on. He has not removed that shit. But with that, then you guys will set off. Unless there's anything specifically. Oh yeah, you are meditating at the moment. I will let you guys.
We need to carry him.
Do we have to carry you when you meditate?
I don't meditate for that long.
Oh no, I
Lays
slept and then I
face
woke
down
up
on
and
the floor.
meditated again. I didn't meditate the whole fucking night. I'm on that long rest.
Yeah, the talk probably didn't take 2 hours.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean I can't meditate in that time. Jeez.
Yeah, but I was assuming you were gonna go for a full 2 hours, because when Althea meditates, that's what she does.
I'm not meditating like you meditate. I'm meditating how Wing
Well,
meditates.
Althea actually goes for 4 hours, but
So what Greg's gonna do? He's all right. I'm gonna get the wagon ready.
I'll prepare to ride.
if somebody wants to grab Wing and we can get the fuck out of here.
Tarloff and Bobby. Okay.
Oh, you're just gonna grab him? He's...
Dude,
Gently,
they said
please.
grab him. I grabbed him. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
What does a nat 20 entail for me?
Okay.
My actual-
When he grabs you, what do you do? Because you were meditating.
I suppose I just open my eyes. Like, what the fuck?
You're already in his arms.
Do you just let this happen?
Is there a way to do secret rolls?
There
GM roll.
is.
Oh my god.
I don't want to play my cards too soon, but you know what's gonna happen, Chris, I think. It's not gonna be big. Just a little, like, you know.
There is oh god, I don't remember. I forget how it's like our secret or some shit.
God, I wish I knew the information.
So
think
it's
it's
/r
/GM
or /r/GM roll and then roll whatever D
Is that
whatever
spacing?
plus whatever. Yes.
So /r
No.
oh
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. You
GM.
can.
/DM roll
Yeah.
slash
No. Just GM roll space
space
whatever
/r space /GM roll space
whatever D whatever plus whatever.
oh wait I have to make sure it's what is it?
Eh.
Who's typing? That's game.
That's me.
What are you typing?
He's typing a secret.
Spooky typing.
I'm trying to figure it out myself. Do you want to message it to me what you're planning on doing and roll a general nat 20 just so, or not 20? Oh my fucking god, general D20. And then we'll add your modifiers if depending on what you do. Just so that we keep it in secret, we could get over this pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'll type in what I'm doing.
Just to make it easy. Because I don't know how long it'll take, and plus I just tried 3 times and it didn't work for me. I'm doing it wrong, I'm sure, but also we can get over it pretty quickly. Oh! Well, it's... Okay, roll your 2d6, then. Yeah. Yeah, roll your 2d6. Harloth, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I guess I'll just do that. 2. Oh wait, is that? Yeah.
How much, by the way?
1.
Okay, you're taking... Roll a stealth check if you're trying to hide it, by the way.
Oh, I'm not fucking stealthing this.
Oh, okay. You see, when you pick Wing up, before you even get to, like, throw him over your shoulder, he doesn't go... You see him raise his hand up, claws protrude from his fingers, and instead of he, like, points his hand at you, and instead of going for you, he, like, stabs his fingers into himself, staring right into your eyes. You see light emanate from where his claws hit his body, and when you look down... You see those 5 spots where his claws are emanate on your body. You take, because it's, you take 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm just going to subtract that.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Do you let go of him?
Continue walking.
Do you let go of him?
No. Wayne, you okay? While I continue walking. Too.
Actually, no. Roll me a Constitution saving throw to see if you even get to hold on. And you...
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, no, you still kind of got him. That hurt like a motherfucker, though. Okay. Anything else? Do you do anything else, Wing?
I'm telling you to let go of me.
Okay. I let go.
Drop.
Gently. Not just drop. At least I'm not.
Jeez. Me and Wing are talking.
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, pink eye glowing.
That's kind of important.
Yeah, just a tad.
Well, Tarloth just goes to where Greg is, preparing the car and stuff.
On the wagon, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Just
Okay. Wing, I assume you follow?
Yeah, just, not to let me walk.
Simple enough. Well, you guys saddle up on the cart, anything, or wagon. Horses are good to go. I'm not gonna have you make an animal handling check. It's pointless at this point. But is there anything else you guys want to do before departure? Because you guys are way up in Ziston, and you're planning on going down to these two areas, if not directly over through the land bridge, or over the land bridge. Oh, puppy. Like, is there anything you guys plan on doing? Do you guys want to stop at one of the villages or cities, or what is your...
Really? I mean, can we get potions there?
You don't know. You're not there right now.
Oof. We got you.
I mean, we could try for potions.
Nah, potions are for wimps.
I mean, either way, it's up to you guys. Remember, in Tepflora, there wasn't necessarily services there outside of services. In Nithian, you guys have not. You've visited... That's where you got the horses from, and the wagon, originally. But that's about all you have to go off of. Actually, no. In Nithian, they are not a magical village, so no, for there, too. If I remember, yeah, I remember that now. Sorry.
No. It's not worth stopping.
Okay. So you guys are going directly there. Simple enough. So, you guys set out into the Arctic lands. Obviously, like, Nilti has already said his goodbyes long ago when he had last left you guys there. I assume Greg's on the horse. Althea's driving. Is there anybody else that's out on the horse, or what is everyone doing in the wagon? Or
Wing is in the back of the wagon with his arms crossed and his eyes closed, but not sleeping.
Meditating.
Don't pick him up.
simple enough.
sitting away from Wayne.
So who's at the front of the wagon at the moment? Other than Althea and Greg, of course. Like, who's looking out?
Out towards the horses?
Just out of the wagon.
Well, looking behind us. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, Althea, roll perception. Tarloth, you get it with disadvantage because you were looking out the back. And I'm gonna roll for Greg.
It's so low. Wow.
If only he didn't have.
Disadvantage.
Althea, you notice Greg looks up for a moment, as he was staring at the ground for a little bit, and then his gaze shoots right up. If do you follow his gaze, or
Yes.
Yes.
upon following his gaze, you see, like, it's been a few hours of riding. It's been decent weather, not snowing, anything like that. And it's very clear, not overly sunny, making the blinding snow an issue. Instead, it's just enough sun to see perfectly, a little bit cloudy. And there's these... When you follow his gaze from the ground, there's these shapes that were there for a moment. And looking up, you see eagles high in the sky. You see specifically 9 of them. And they are quite large. It is at this point. I need to do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. At that point, when you're looking up, you see 3 of the eagles get hit by spikes. And they start dropping to the ground. And when that happens, the rest of them disperse. And when they look back, you see a manticore fly up and grab it in its mouth.
Oh no.
And it flies down, hits the other 3, and just swoops in, continues flying as it drops them into a pile and continues going after them.
We have to keep going.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably for the best. Roll a history check.
I know how the other one fucked up Wing.
It wasn't to know if it fucked up Wing. It's to
other
know
Manticore.
that
Oh.
it is the one that fucked up Wing.
Oh.
As it continues hunting these eagles that are in the sky.
We need to keep going. We really need to keep going. That is the Manticore from the cave.
Yeah, I'd rather not mess with that again. I'm gonna roll it.
Seemed like a nice guy.
Fuck did it see us?
Oh, are you guys talking quietly enough where I can't hear?
Well, probably not, unless they want to roll a stealth check.
Yeah, we're south there.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. We're gonna have to roll stealth then, and then Wing will roll perception.
That was. Yeah, fuck, wow.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe I got that, actually. Usually it doesn't go that way.
So yeah, you clearly hear them talking about a manticore.
So is it still snowy outside?
It's snowy outside. It's just there's not snow falling. What is falling though is the bodies of eagles.
Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna, Wing, Zugamo guy. I'm gonna stick out my head and call up to Tishkamazel.
Tishagmazel?
Yeah, Tishagmazel.
There you go.
His name is.
Okay. Let me do that.
We should keep going. Hey!
Hey! Do you actually say hey, or do you say hey Tishagmazel?
I say his name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. It picks up on that with an eagle in its mouth, looks down, sees the wagon, and just... It folds its wings in and dives down.
Yay!
You see Tishagmazel slam down right in front of the wagon. Snow bursts into the air, and it just reveals this manticore standing there, eagle in its fangs. It drops it. Well, I did not quite expect seeing you here today.
Neither did I expect seeing you. Wing is actually Wing now, by the way.
The manticore looks into the wagon a little bit, kind of kind of lofting its head left and right like a snake would. Seems like you still have the oaf with you. He kind of nods his head towards Bobby, but you're missing a brightly shelled companion of yours.
Oh, Jem? Yeah, he died.
I see he's been replaced with a bovine. I eat you. Looking at Tarloff directly.
Tarloff just laughs a bit.
No, I just laughed because I looked up and saw Chris's face. No.
No, please.
Hard pass.
What a shame. I won't bother you too much out here, as you can see I'm more for hunting rather than trying to get rid of people who are in my home.
This is your home?
No, back where you found me was my home. Oh. But
Oh, these dogs came out of nowhere.
I apologize. There we go. All good and shut up. Anywho, now, no, the issue was you entered my humble abode. As such, I'm not dealing with you in my little cavern, but I will not bother you too much as I'm more hunting. And then he kind of looks at Abraham. You do not command me, elf.
I said please do not touch him.
I don't care whether you said please or not. Now, again, I will not bother with this creature as long as it's not taking my food. And
I think he has.
looking at Abraham, his feathers are on end, just all puffed
Goofy
up,
bird.
and then it leaks out as Abraham's just staring daggers right back at Tashag Mazel.
He's like, it's my food, but... Oh god, hairball.
Look, you yourself have enough to deal with here, bird. You have a group of people that take care of you. If I see you take any of my food, I will kill you. There is no doubt about it. Looks at Althea. So you best control your bird.
Fun fact, it's actually kind of painful. I didn't know.
It definitely is. Anywho, looks up, sees that there's still one eagle up there. Yeah, no. And you see two of the spikes go into either wing, and then one through the eagle's head as it starts spiraling towards the ground. If you don't mind me, I have additional hunting to do. Starts...
Will we see you again? I mean,
If-
it's kind of a coincidence that we saw you here.
If you continue to peruse around these parts, I'm sure. Albeit, I hunt kind of far and wide around these areas. Extends wings. Kinda helps having these, after all.
Yeah, I suppose it would. I mean, I suppose I should ask, is there, like, anything causing trouble in these parts? I mean, we just got back from, the...
Trouble. What defines trouble to you?
I don't know, some people, like, trying to do dumb things,
Like enter my home? Like bothering me?
Are they bothering you?
kind of gives a smirk. Doesn't respond though.
I hope not. I like talking to you. You're cool. You're cool, dude.
Kind of.
Suck up.
Tashang Mazal kind of cocks his head to the side. Be careful, Wing. You have my respect. Don't spend it all at one place. Now, as for trouble, kind of shifts eyes a little bit, kind of thinking. For someone as such as myself, not really. I ate them. They weren't really much of an issue. I have no reason to bother with anything that would be an issue. Looks at Abraham. Now, would I? Anywho, if you leave me be, and you keep that bird, again, away from my quarry, I will gladly leave you be. You leave me be, and I have a bit of a feast to attend to, alongside some storage of food material.
Yeah. Just if you know, just offering it if you do ever need help. We are always getting stronger and stuff, so you know, just most of the time you can find us in Oriole City. I don't know how they take you there, but.
Probably not will, but I have no fear. In the event that I'm dealing with something a little more horrid, I'll just call my friends. And it gives this toothy grin that's just nothing but, like, almost nothing but these sharp, jagged teeth. They don't even line up perfectly like you would expect a row of teeth to. They're just all over the place. They still meet together, but there's no definitive line of it. Anyway.
Yeah, I just, you know, don't forget that we can help too. I kind of would like to help you. You kind of let us live, so kind of feel like we should somehow repay you like that.
I mean, I suppose, but we'll see. Time will tell. Anywho, I'm going to be off now. Kind of begins flapping its wings and takes off. There's some powdering of the snow as it does take off, and starts grabbing the eagles that were not added to the pile.
The few.
Yeah, and just begins to
Poor griffins.
chow down on it. With that, you continue on your way.
And I feel useless. God damn it.
You always feel useless, though.
No one wants my help.
You continue on your way, though. Night eventually does fall, and as you kind of take rest in, we'll kind of say this area here. You kind of start settling down, and looking off into the distance, you see a mountain that has kind of this weird shape to it. It's like the peak of it is less of an actual peak, and it's just shaped like a molar, like a tooth. For whatever reason, just seems that way. But it is actually a mountain to the south, way off in the distance, that you're seeing. It looks like this. Otherwise, what do you guys just set up for the night? Do you set up a night watch? What do you guys do?
I mean, I'm not gonna be in the tent anyway.
I mean the thing that Bambles makes.
Yeah, the tent.
Okay.
So because I sleep with Abraham.
It's actually a tiny hut.
Oh, I don't sleep in it. I sleep with Abraham. So, I know I will be up for watch at least for
Okay.
all but 4 hours of the long rest. I believe it was 4 hours of actual sleep.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, I'm gonna be outside. Unless is it still snowy out where we are?
It's still snowy out. Like, that line that's next to the
can
mountains
clear a
is
spot.
snow still.
Oh,
Ah.
we haven't even
I
gotten
can clear a
past it.
spot for you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, actually.
Okay.
Also, my tent now, and I'll keep watch when you don't.
Okay.
Let me.
I would say don't even roll it. I know what you're getting
I
at.
just want to make sure it's. Well, I mean, I'm going to be getting a full rest anyway.
Yeah, I'm not concerned. I know what you're getting at. She does make a spot for you. Is there anybody else who's going to be taking watch at all? Really, you only need one other person.
Not even.
Yeah, because you'll be 4 hours. Wing will be 2, and there needs to be one other person if you're going to have another person do watch.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Sure.
Okay. What's your order?
I don't know. Who wants to be up the longest? I can sleep now and do my meditation in a bed.
I guess I'll watch first. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll take the last 4 hours then.
Okay. So, Tarloth, Wing, and then Althea. Roll... Tarloth, throw me a perception check. You don't have night vision, do you? You dark vision, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure you don't, which means you take it with
Do you have
disadvantage.
some night vision
These
goggles?
night goggles.
Do you have these goggles? Yeah. No, I don't think so.
So you'll end up taking disadvantage on your
Fuck!
perception.
Wow, again. This is fancy.
It's a nice night, at least.
Yeah.
The moonlight glistens nicely onto the snow. It's not blinding, and it's kind of beautiful, really. Nothing really goes on. Althea, you can you'll make 2 perception checks, 1 normal and 1 with disadvantage because meditation is disadvantage
Why
on.
am I next?
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad, my fucking bad. Wing, you have dark vision, so yeah, you can make your perception, yeah.
Wait, I do?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Kitty.
Wait, with advantage or with
No,
no
no.
advantage?
You don't get advantage, you just get normal.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. As you're kind of looking on it tonight, you see the shadow of something move, but you're like, in this kind of open area, there's not really any forest around. You don't know where it could have gone. You can only assume it's just your brain playing tricks on you. It's a big, vast open area. It's not hilly in the slightest. It's actually rather flat. So you think you see something, and then it's just you can't quite put your finger on it once you try looking around again. But
yeah, no, I was gonna say something, but I'm not.
okay. The rotation shifts. If you want to report that, you can. Otherwise, it'll be Althea.
Hi. Hey, yo, Althea, I saw a shadow, but then it went away, so I don't know if it was a real shadow, but watch out for shadows.
So Althea, you'll be able to make a normal perception and then 1 with disadvantage because, again, meditation. Okay. Make another with disadvantage because it'll appear kind of... Alright. So when with Wing telling you this, you take a moment, you go, shadows. He probably doesn't mean an actual shadow monster, otherwise he probably would have shot it. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that, I guess. But as you look out into the night, on your first bit, not meditating, you do see the shadow of something. Small, actually. That's a weird shape. Why is it... Is that 3... You're looking at it closer, you're following the shadow, and it's weird because, again, it's nighttime. It kind of blends in with its own shadow. But there's just a black hair in the middle of the Arctic, just kind of moving around a little bit. Roll an insight for me.
Oh, okay, sure. Let's do that first.
It is clearly watching all of you.
I'm going to cast Roll with Animals.
Mhm.
And what are you doing, little bunny rabbit? You don't belong here.
It looks at you, looks you dead in the eyes. It doesn't respond. Kind of doesn't cock its head to the side, doesn't move. If you move any closer to it, because it's not super far off, but it's far off a way that it's where you'd kind of expect like a bunny even to be. But even when you move closer, if you decide to, it does not move an inch. It just continues staring at
I'm
you.
gonna move closer.
Just
What does
continues.
it look like?
Just a regular black hair with. The only issue is
It looks like a normal black hair. Nothing
with-
wrong with it.
with red eyes. It's.
Oh.
I mean, some rabbits or hares do
Not
have red eyes.
not black ones usually though.
It just stares at you. Doesn't respond.
You do understand what I'm saying, right? You're not showing any.
It nods its head.
Oh, okay. You understand me. Awesome. What are you doing?
Kind of takes a moment. Looks kind of past you.
Microwave.
Microwave. kind of.
Sorry, I started my food.
Yeah.
I was standing at that microwave for like 2 minutes trying to find a good point where I could be like, click, click, okay, let's move down again.
Yeah. It kind of looks past you and stares at the rest of the group, and looks back at you.
Are you watching one of them?
Roll persuasion.
Fuck. Hey, that's actually pretty good for me.
It is for all things.
Out of character. Fuck!
It
That's a 16.
like cocks its head to the left, then cocks it to the right, kind of just like a maybe not.
Who's asking?
And then
Can I incite it again after that?
what are you trying to get out of it when you're
I'm
inside?
trying to read if it has malicious intent.
Go for it.
Oh, fuck. Advantage would have been nice.
This is a fucking weird rare. You can't tell shit. But it looks at you, looks you in the eyes. Roll a perception check. It smiles at you. And when it smiles, you see an entire set of sharp teeth. Like, this does not belong on this sort of animal. It flashes that grin, closes the mouth, and starts hopping away. And, I mean, do you do anything?
Althea's like fucking shocked. So her eyes are wide, and she's like, you know, the stereotypical like a taken aback person, where you like stiffen and take a step back, like almost a defensive position. That's what Althea took when it smiled.
When you return to meditating and you're looking out there, you can clearly see it kind of still watching the group until day starts to break. And yeah, when day begins to break, you blink and it's gone.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to Greg, or sorry, Tang. Tang, I think I might have seen what is watching you, tracking you.
What?
Last night, I found a black hair here. in our area, which is obviously abnormal because it's tundra.
Yeah.
So I went up to it and I spoke with it, and it never responded. But
Okay.
when I asked if it was watching one of us, because it was watching the group, it cocked its head like maybe, maybe not. And I have a sneaking suspicion because of the last bit that I'll tell you that it's watching you. It had a mouthful of sharp teeth that did not belong on a bunny.
Well. Okay. How would, even if it was something that's watching me, how would it have found me here? Like I've been disguised the entire way.
As far as I'm aware, none of us. Fuck.
If it's getting that close, why hasn't it killed me yet?
Maybe they've been tracking you for longer, waiting for the opportune moment. We don't know how long this hair's been following us.
Fuck. All right, whatever, fine. We'll play this out, and if we keep seeing it, we kill it. Simple. It's probably, if it's a person, it probably needs to die or something like that. I don't fucking know. If it's someone's animal, then we just kill it. I kind of looks at you. Hopefully you don't have a fucking problem with that. I assume not. Anywho, I'm gonna get the wagon. I'm gonna get the wagon ready. Kind of gets up, rubs his eyes. Everyone, like, once you start waking up, I don't know if there's anything anyone wants to do, but Greg is already ready to go again.
I'm gonna update the others so that they also know.
Okay.
Because that is important information.
Okay. Alright. So, with that then, you guys... Like, I assume there's nothing anybody else wants to do?
Nope.
Okay. Oh. You guys begin setting off. It's morning. Earlier than when you had left Ziston, as you continue on your way.
I'm gonna keep out a keen eye, because no one's gonna touch my Greg boy.
Okay. As you continue on your way, you see it's not hard to miss, so I'm not gonna have you guys roll perception to see if you notice it. But on the way over, you see just this line of these figures in the distance. They're not moving, but there's just a line of you can roll a perception for that.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, anyone who's interested in...
I want to nope the fuck away if they are facing us.
Oh.
Yeah, you can roll perception to see a little bit more detail. But...
Keeping an eye out for Greg. Not really, though.
So...
God damn it, God, people.
So really, Althea is the only... Oh, well, at this point, you guys would have gotten out of the snow. But...
God,
going... But going forward, through this area, a little hilly, hills surrounding these flatland, you're seeing these 7 figures, and they are not only clearly facing you, they are not living. They're not necessarily dead. They're just scarecrows on stakes, and even as you get closer, because you got that perception check, or unless you stop getting closer, of course.
I did not want to get too much closer.
Okay.
Unless the others object.
I mean, I don't mind going up to it.
Yeah, they're perfectly in a row of 7.
After
I
the
can
last
go check it
scarecrow.
out.
They don't look like that big scarecrow. They're not made of bone. You can tell they look like relatively normal scarecrows. It's just at this distance you can't see the perfect details. It's when you get closer. Okay, so you just get closer then.
Yeah.
Upon getting closer,
Obviously.
they're clearly made of hay and so on and so forth. And I'm going to, because Althea, you got that good of a roll, and you're already keeping a close eye on it, I'm not going to have you roll again. Holy fuck. 7 of them. Not only is it the perfect number, they look almost exactly like every single one of you in the party. The only one missing is, of course, Abraham.
Fuck.
But there are
Weird.
7 scarecrows for
That'd
each.
be really hard
One,
to make.
one for each person.
Let's get real here. A fucking griffin scarecrow. It's good. You're gonna have to spend money on that, to be honest.
But yeah, they're just standing there. They're clearly on stakes.
That's creepy.
I'm gonna go for the one that looks like me and poke it.
When you poke it, do you have your claw out, or?
Do you want me to have my claw?
I'm just asking.
I'll have my claw because you made that comment and now I'm curious.
when you poke it with your claw, it like punctures into the cloth. You pull it out, just nothing happens. It's just uncanny valley. These things look so much like you guys. They don't have any wounds on them. There's nothing.
Clothes on them?
They have clothes. They have clothes that resemble what you guys are wearing.
Well, it's an extra set of clothes, so why not take them?
They're still not like
Another Taylor Swift shirt.
it's not like, okay, so like if you look at the one that resembles Althea, it's not like it's a full set of armor that's on it. It's cloth shaped like her armor. It's all
Cloak.
the cloak. Again, it's that like burlap sack-esque texture, but it's not the same color. All of them are in like this sepia shade of what you guys look like, clothing and all. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Is this what you're expecting?
when you take the cloak off, you have a pretty much an exact replica of your cloak except brown. They're underneath the cloak. It's not like it's like a regular scarecrow, just a bunch of straw and hay kind of twined together. It's not anatomically accurate, to say the least.
Shit, where's my dick?
Um,
I still got it.
And it's not like they had your weapons either. Like, it was just clothing and general shape and faces. Again, faces are just uncanny valley. For some reason, they look exactly like you guys. And
It is kind of cool.
I find it creepy.
yeah, I'm not sure I agree with this. And the one that's of Greg's is actual Greg. It's not Tang.
And Cold Stone's there?
Codestone is also there.
I
Shit,
mean,
these are recent then.
And actually, there is Tarloth that is there.
Oh, these are really recent.
I mean, maybe we just have a fan.
Yeah, Wing, I'm not sure that's how that works. Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Oh, wait, I wouldn't know that.
Wait, what do you mean you
I
wouldn't?
would know what a stalker is.
I'd say you
I
don't know
would.
the name of it, but you
Actually,
know
I
that
guess
is-
I would.
Yeah,
I
you
would. know
would.
how to
That's
associate it, though.
basic shit. I wouldn't worry. Yeah, that's trifle. Anywho, so yeah, there's just these scarecrows just sitting there. Nothing happens. If you guys decide to take the clothing off of them, tell me, just so that I know.
No, they're creepy. I'm not getting near it. I get the feeling of them just like I did the music box.
Is there anything else? Like, like besides like the clothes that, you know.
There's
What else is there about them?
there's no. I mean, you can roll an investigation check.
Oh shit! I need to go switch pages then. I'm going to it. There's investigation. Let it go. I'm going to intimidate the scarecrow.
These are scarecrows, all right. I like my cloak. I like my cloak in this color also, because then I can just have another cloak. Cloaks are nice. That's your thought right now. That's your thought process.
That's about actually what my thought.
Accurate.
Yeah. Cold Stone obviously doesn't go for it. Greg thinks about it for a moment. Just, no, I'm good. I don't feel like that's gonna work well in sneaking around.
I look at Craig, the thing that has Greg's clothes on it. Do they look very similar to Greg's clothes?
They do look exactly like Greg's clothing if he were Greg and not Tang.
Are you not gonna take that?
No, I'm not gonna take it. Plus, I might give it away if they, What?
Can I?
Why would I give a fuck?
I don't know. I take his clothes. I take Greg's clothes.
Oh no.
Strips him nice and slow.
Don't touch me!
What I thought you were talking about the scarecrow.
I get a sneak attack from behind. I'm sorry. Okay.
These
Okay.
are my claws I'm using.
Anywho, do you guys just leave the rest of the scarecrows there then?
Yes.
Bobby's gonna take the hat off of the scarecrow because it's the same exact hat pretty much except brown. So I'll tell him about that. He can add that later because I'm sure he'd do that. I mean, it's a day's travel out as you continue moving forward. You kind of have to go around a few areas just to get through as you kind of come upon a few forests here and there. Along the way, again, night does fall, but I don't know if there's anything you wanted to do on the way for the rest of the day there, or if you wanted to do anything at night, or... Okay. Setting up same watch, or how's watch gonna go?
Well, I'm gonna be on watch like always.
Down to watch.
Okay.
Wing?
Okay, fine.
Okay. Same order, or...
Yes, I'd like to be the last one.
Okay. And it's
Get the
falling
bait.
first.
I don't know.
Tarloff,
Okay.
go for your perception.
Oh yeah. Drum roll. Okay, there you go.
Okay. When you're looking through this area, after... I mean, at this point, Althea, you told the entire party about this, correct?
Yes, the
Okay.
hair.
Okay. You're kind of on the lookout for this black hair still, kind of prowling around your area. But instead you see a panther.
Fuck.
Just sitting there. Not stalking, not moving, just staring at the group.
How far away? Like really close?
It
No, it was
Probably-
a little distance.
it's a distance, yeah, you're looking at maybe 50,
20.
100.
Oh, 50, 100.
Yeah, the hair was quite a ways away. Yeah, it's just kind of sitting there.
Oh shit! Damn it! I'm not gonna go up to him. Was gonna do something, but that would involve touching him. Fuck
It
that.
just stares at you. With your perception, I'll give you that its tail is flicking.
Meaning. Oh, hello.
Hello, my lady. Hello, my honey.
But-
Hello, my ragtime cat.
But yeah, do you do anything?
Well, I wave. Does the panther wave?
No response.
No response. Like a salute. I go through a bunch
I
of
would've-
gestures.
Do you walk up to it?
I would have.
No.
Okay.
Look,
Don't,
I
no,
would've
not,
told-
we'll let him do this. We'll let him do this.
I was gonna say I would have told him it didn't. I told people that it didn't respond,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and I'm assuming at that point they would have figured I would have cast Speak with Animals.
So he's 100 feet away. Walk up a little bit, I guess.
Okay, doesn't move. Doesn't react. Just continue staring at you. It's kind of at the edge of the, like, trees.
It's the edge of the tree. Well, fuck that. I'm gonna go back to the group and not go near him.
Okay.
Just thinking of.
Simple enough. I assume you kind of finish your watch and wake up Wing then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Wing. There's a big kitty cat over there. Point.
You should not call it Tabaxi's cats. That's kind of racist.
It wasn't
It's
a
not
tobacco.
Tabaxi.
Oh.
It's a different kitty cat.
Oh. Well, no, I just feel bad.
Yeah. Tarloth, I'm not even going to have you roll a perception for it. Tarloth can clearly point out the panther that is just staring at the group.
I'm gonna go walk to it.
Okay. So I assume Tarloth, you just start going to bed.
Well, I
Or do you
wanna
watch
see-
this shit?
I'm gonna watch this shit. I'm not just
Okay.
gonna let him walk up to it.
Okay. How close do you get to it?
I'm gonna walk pretty much right up to it.
It doesn't react. Doesn't do anything. It stares, because you started getting closer and closer, it starts staring at you dead in the eyes.
What? You cut off.
It stares you dead in the eyes.
Quickly, I'm gonna do the animal handle. Oh, yeah.
Speak with Animals.
Speak to animal, not animal handling.
Speak with.
Okay.
Yeah, speak with animal. Should I just?
No, don't worry about it. It's ritual. I'm not concerned.
It's a ritual, so you don't have to expend a spell slot.
Yeah.
You don't just
Plus,
say
I
it.
know the effects of it. I'm not concerned. But yeah.
And then I'm just gonna kind of reach out my hand to touch it, like pat it on the head.
When
Might be a dumb idea, but
when you reach out to touch it, it's like takes its paw up, smacks your hand away, and puts its paw back down.
so you don't want to be touched.
It cocks its head to the side. Tarloth and Wing, roll perception. Tarloth with disadvantage again because you're so far away.
God damn, I have such shit luck now.
Oh!
Okay. Tarloth, you don't see shit. And Wing, it takes you a while. There's...
Wow.
You see the panther look up at you, just staring into your eyes for a while, and it grins. And it's this big, toothy, jagged grin as it
AKA the
backs
one
up
that
just a few feet, sits back down, like 5 feet, sits back down, and you start feeling hot breath over your entire body. When you look up, you see 2 large white eyes staring at you from within the trees.
From within?
From within the trees. These eyes peer out from the darkness, staring directly into yours, almost as if it can see right through you. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my name is Wing.
You are petrified. Not like actual petrification, just you're terrified. You can't move. You are paralyzed with fear at the moment as the eyes continue moving closer, and from the shadows in the moonlight itself emerges the head of a red dragon.
Oh,
With one horn on top of its head curled back, the other cracked but still present. A scar extends from under the left eye down to the opposite nostril as you see a small flame flickering from within. It is
Like I said,
big.
Hi, my name is Wing.
You can't even talk right now. But it just looks at you, cocks its head to the side, The panther continues just looking at you. It's stopped moving, cocking its head to the side, actually. And they both are just looking you dead in the eyes. Eventually, you start feeling yourself be able to move, and then you're able to kind of...
Get out again.
Eventually, you're able to start moving, and you kind of regain some level of nerve as you say that. And the dragon just responds with, "I understand."
Wait, what did Wing say?
My name is Wing.
Oh, okay.
I hope that we're not intruding on anything.
No, this is not my home per se.
No? I suppose I shouldn't ask whose home it is.
You can, but it won't get you an answer. And the flames flicker even brighter for a moment.
So Jeremy should be able to see this because
He-
it's flames.
Tarloff does not see this. His roll was too low. He saw Wing start walking off, and then night started just come through. Kind of losing sight.
Gotcha.
And it's not like they're large, like flames, like he's spewing flames. It's just
No,
tiny
little
flares.
puffs.
Yeah, like a tiny candle, maybe. But just, like, right out of the nostrils. But it just continues looking at you. Just,
So, are you with the panther? Are you two watching us?
they both grin at the same time. And it's the same exact grin.
Wait, is that you? Are you?
The dragon responds just, "No, we're not the same. But I'll let you know this. I recommend not telling anybody about this particular encounter. I'll be watching. Let them find out for themselves. Prey is so much more enticing when you get to see the fear in their eyes before you decide whether or not to take their life."
You're gonna take my. I suppose you wouldn't take my life now, since you're saying that I can't tell anyone to. But, you're a dragon.
It continues giving that big toothy grin.
Wing, the brightest mind of a generation.
Anywho,
Are you gonna be like? Do you know who made those scarecrows of us?
roll persuasion.
Oh god. I just switched fucking.
He's gonna intimidate.
I do, but I have no reason to say anything. Anywho, I'll let you be. Eventually. And
That's kind of sad.
just it evens its gaze at you. And as the dragon kind of pulls its head back, just sweet dreams. And it just disappears into the darkness. The panther still stays there looking at you, mouth closed.
I'm just gonna stay looking at the panther then.
Its tail continues flicking back and forth, looking you in the eyes.
I'm going to sit down and still look at the panther.
Is that where you stay for your shift?
Yep.
Okay. It does absolutely nothing. It stays there. There's a moment where it kind of where it kind of like lifts a paw to look at itself for a moment, then puts the paw back down after inspecting the ground below, and then just continues staring at you. When your shift is over, do you go wake Althea, or?
I'd actually like to ask the Panther question.
Okay.
So is the dragon like a boss or something?
Roll persuasion.
Ouch.
Doesn't even move its head. Just continues licking its tail, looking at you. Looks past you for a moment, every once in a while, actually. And, otherwise, there's absolutely no other response you get at any point.
I'm just gonna sit down and keep looking at the Panther then.
Okay. So beyond your shift, or?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, you will suffer exhaustion and not get an actual.
Yeah, I don't really need anything else, so.
Yeah.
Do
The
you?
funny thing is, Althea would just wake up.
I mean, I'd believe that actually. That is.
She only needs 4 hours.
Yeah, that
Exhaustion isn't that bad. I've had double exhaustion.
triple actually.
Oh shit, was it?
It was triple.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I believe that. Althea, when you wake up, you wake up naturally. Wing doesn't actually get you. Roll perception.
Give me a second, I gotta find it. Ah, no, don't scroll back up to the top. Fuck you.
I went
Perception.
straight past.
You
World's your oyster.
look around and you see Wing sitting right in front of a Black Panther, like almost nose to nose with this motherfucker.
Okay, I'm going to cast Speak with Animals as I walk up, or before walking up, and I'm gonna look at the panther. So you're a panther today instead of a hare?
Looks at you as you approach. Doesn't move in the slightest. I mean, you could roll. I mean, if you want to roll something, you can. I'm not going to tell you what, but. It shifts its head left, shifts its head right, but no other real response. Again, this animal is very difficult to read.
Why are you bound to silence?
Doesn't break its gaze with you. No response. Just continues flicking its tail.
I want to know, telling you what to do, but I know you're not gonna tell me.
So over the next, over the next 4 hours, do you just continually try and ask it questions and everything until the sun rises?
No, I'm gonna let Wing do his thing.
By the way, at this point, I suppose I should. I'm gonna roll insight on it because at this point, I suppose I would've.
Yeah.
Just looking at it.
What are you trying to insight?
Just nothing really, obviously. Just wondering. I don't know anything about this thing.
Well, it depends. It depends. Tell me, because I still have to roll for it.
Oh well. I suppose I would be rolling to see why it's still here, even though the dragon left.
No, I know this. Okay. For whatever reason, it seems like it doesn't care that the dragon's gone. It didn't seem to care when the dragon was there too much. Like, obviously, it seemed like
Oh shit.
it was clearly kind of cocky about the situation when the dragon appeared. But at this point, it's just... it doesn't care that the dragon's there or not.
So, is Althea still here, or did you leave?
I left. I'm back by everybody else, and I'm meditating.
Hi.
Alright.
Do I need to roll perception again?
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to insight?
Just because I'm watching. Unless that was all you had planned.
It's very clear. Panther's not moving. Eventually, you're not gonna have to roll perception. Once dawn begins to break and the sun is actually above the horizon, light is clearly shining on the panther and everything. It doesn't like jump and run or anything. It looks up at the sun, looks at Wing, who's the closest to it, looks at the rest of the group, and slowly slinks back away into the forest.
I kind of want to follow it.
Do
I follow it.
do you actually follow it?
Fuck it, I'll follow it. I've got nothing else going on today.
I didn't mean to
All
roll
right.
that.
You're gonna have to roll perception to see if you can keep tracking it. Are you trying to track it too, Althea? Because you can.
No, I'm tracking Wing.
Okay. Let me check. Actually, that stat I don't remember off the top of my
Oh, I
head.
didn't mean.
Wait, did I grab the? Oh no, we're good. That is. Yeah, Wing, you're able to follow it for some time. It's not running, so it's not hard to track. And obviously, Althea, you're keeping clear eye on Wing. You're eventually able to, if you wanted to, you could easily catch up to him and see what's going on. That he's tracking this panther. Why
are you tracking the panther? Are we finding out where it's going?
No answer.
Okay, I guess
Just
I'm gonna switch
focusing
to
on
tracking. I guess I'll switch to tracking the panther.
Huh, good. I mean, it's simple enough. I'm not gonna have you roll again because you guys are clearly following it. Once you guys start getting into a very small clearing, it stops, and it turns its head over the shoulder and looks at the two of you.
I'm gonna walk up to it and stop in front of it.
I guess I'll follow.
So, when the two of you get close, you see it cock its head as you guys continue walking towards it. Once you are right in front of it, you see it swing out with its paws. I assume a 30 hits you, Althea.
Yeah.
And a 23 hits Wing.
Nope.
As it slashes out with its claws, and upon doing so, that is 15 points of slashing damage to Althea, and oh well, you got lucky. 10 points of slashing damage to Wing. It then takes its swishes around with its tail, goes for Wing again with a 19, and that is going to and that is going to be 6. That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel like the tail for some reason stiffens and it hits you right in the ribs. That should not have fucking hurt. That should not have happened. Tails do not work like that. You have a tail like that. It hits you right in the ribs and there's a bruise there now. And then turns back around, looks at the two of you, and slowly starts walking away. And then faces where it originally was and starts walking away from the two of you.
Are we still following it?
Might as well.
God, we're such a fucking toxic duo when it comes to random adventure. Fucking hell! We're two natives.
We're gonna die, but it's gonna be awesome.
We're two natives. It's in our nature.
Oh my god, roll perception checks, kids.
How'd you do?
I did good.
I couldn't see. Oh yeah, damn. Okay, let me find it.
I hope I did good.
I didn't do so hot.
Okay. So, while trying to follow it, you eventually lose it. It's just gone. You know where its tracks are though. Like you're following its tracks, absolutely no issue. You don't see it anymore. You're kind of going through until the tracks stop in the middle of nowhere. They don't turn left. They don't veer right. They're just gone. Nice. I'm proud of you. That's smart as shit. Too bad it's not there. I'm so proud of you, though. Oh, man. But I'm not proud enough that you guys don't have to make dexterity saving throws.
Ouch. Let's see. Dex.
Okay. That's not so bad. You both passed, so that's a start. I need...
When passing is only a start, though. When Crass goggles maniacally.
What?
Cross.
I love when Crass goggles maniacally. Makes me happy.
To be honest, if we die, it happens.
So you would be taking 52 points of acid damage as you guys just get sprayed, and it melts your skin and flesh. But instead you're taking half of that, which is going to be 26 points of acid damage.
Huh.
As it comes out of absolutely nowhere.
Okay, I think I did that right.
Thank God for these morons.
And you guys are just in the middle of this small forest.
Just what? You got cut off.
Of this small forest.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah, Wing, how you looking?
Wing's bloodied.
So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on me. Or, I'm gonna cast it, like, level 2, though.
I just laid on the fucking healing spirit, too.
Yeah.
Also, we can maybe back up a bit.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, just the first 7.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Well, I'm still bloodied, actually.
I'm hesitant to cast Healing Spirit because that takes time, and I don't want to stay in the same spot.
Maybe we should go back.
Yeah.
You don't know your way back.
There are tracks we can follow.
You don't
God.
remember.
They weren't real.
We were following the air.
There we go. So you guys just head back?
Yeah, gonna head back.
Down and
also,
heal.
Also, as I'm heading back, I'm going to do this. Give me a second.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Not hiding, but doing an action that is stealthy.
Okay, what are you doing?
I don't know if it'll affect anything for Althea, so I'm just gonna type it to you.
Okay.
Because unless Althea wants to.
So while that's happening, Jake, you're here, right?
Dragon Tales.
Oh my fucking
So-
god. So what would I need to roll, Wing?
Perception.
Huh?
So it's perception because he's doing
Perception?
stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jake, pretty much what you missed was party woke up. Party received item. Item helps with breathing in any area. Oh yeah, you're clearly gonna see this shit. We'll get to that in a moment. I want to catch Jake up because it's some important shit.
If you still want to keep it kind of secret, you could just tell me, even.
No, I can.
Well-
It was only for some.
Yeah, well,
I didn't want to influence anything you would do next.
yeah, we'll.
In this new song.
Like I said, we'll get to that. Anywho, I'll keep out the stuff that Bobby wouldn't know because that just makes it more interesting. Party
Dragon Tales. Come on, let's do it. Dragon Tales.
Party ended up seeing Althea ended up seeing a black hair in the middle of the Arctic desert, pretty much. Didn't understand what that's about. Explaining to the party, it had jagged teeth. Buddy, don't have that. Pretty much people continue on watch. Move on. You found scarecrows that resembled each of you exactly, except for Abraham. I did say that you ended up getting another hat. It's not in your inventory right now, but you got another scarecrow hat that's exactly like the one you're wearing right now, except it's like brown. Okay. Because I kind of figured you'd probably want to get that since you weren't here.
Yeah.
So you now have.
That's completely understandable if they didn't make a scarecrow of Abraham because that's a lot. That's a lot of hay.
I said the same thing. I knew what you were gonna say.
Bobby nonchalantly. Yeah, that's a lot of hay.
So, other than that, you haven't missed anything that Bobby would know about. Oh, never mind. You guys saw the Manticore again. It insulted you. It said, "Oh, you still have the oath with you, I see." Otherwise, it took down 9 eagles big eagles by itself, insulted Abraham, and then ate the eagles as you guys rode away. Other than that, yeah, no, there's nothing else Bobby would know about. Bless you. But at this point, you do get clear sight as Wing reaches into one of his bags and just drops a gem. What gem do you drop?
Oh, just one of the gems I had.
Oh, okay.
You only.
Gotcha.
Gem?
Gem.
Your little miniature wooden figures. If they're worth 50 gold pieces each, they're probably just the cheap opals. I could check that out. Either way, you drop it. You do see Wing just toss one.
Wing, what are you doing?
Nothing. Ring doesn't say anything. He looks at you, nods, and doesn't say anything.
That's not a response.
That's an action, which
Take
makes
it.
it a response.
Insight if you want.
Taking after the panther, I see.
Wing really wants to say something, but he really doesn't want to say something.
Wing, you can trust me.
Shakes his head. I'm just gonna give it to you with the insight too. He's shaking her head, not saying that he can't trust you, but saying he knows he can trust you, but he can't say what he wants to say.
Okay, so obviously Althea wouldn't know about this, but she knows what dragons like, right? She wouldn't know about the dragon.
You can only assume that that's the case.
Hey guys, this is finally Dungeons and Dragons.
You just don't know
I
about.
was hoping for this day to come.
You just
that
don't.
This title would actually be helpful. It's actually Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Where's our dungeon?
Get through some.
Yeah.
When?
What about colliding?
You've been through a couple of dungeons, guys. Anywho. You wouldn't know about the dragon because Wing hasn't told you. You just see him dropping a gem for absolutely no fucking reason that you know of.
But I know dragons like shiny things.
Yeah, but to tie it right.
So I wouldn't obviously.
You can roll.
The conclusion of dragon, but I would be like shiny thing. Why is he dropping a shiny thing?
You can roll a. You can with that insight. We're gonna do 2 things. 1, how is Wing feeling right now?
In what aspect?
Like, is he scared, terrified, emotional? Like,
Oh.
because Althea would catch this.
I was one shy from a gnat.
I guess I would say I don't know how to say it because it's an odd emotion. It's terrifically, as in terrifiedly.
Terrifiedly interested.
He's terrified, but also really, really intrigued.
Okay, so you kind of get
and
that.
Also, really still in pain.
You get that feeling from him. In addition to that, I would say you can roll just a wisdom check to try and tie things together.
Yay! No. Wow.
No. Damn it.
Whatever Wing's doing, you can tell he's probably offering that to whatever it is, but you can't tie whatever the fuck it might be.
I know it's something that like shiny things, and that
Yeah.
narrows it down. But
Yeah.
I can have suspicions.
Yeah, you can have
Bambles
suspicion.
and Greg.
Greg's in the forest just one day. Oh shit, a gem! Awesome.
Oh, this is fucking amazing. My lucky day. These things fucking grow on trees.
Build a home here.
Anywho.
Geode.
So you
Ooh,
guys...
piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Luring Greg into a fucking...
So you return to the group.
Yeah, we returned to the group also, 10 times. How much was that?
Yeah, sadly, Wing, you have your level of exhaustion here. That's the only issue you're gonna be dealing with right now. Althea, you're fine. I mean, you guys get back in time that you can meditate for the other 2 hours, and you're not gonna have to worry about it. For Wing, you have disadvantage on ability checks until you have your next long rest with food.
Worth it.
So, with
Not gonna lie.
So-
I enjoy that.
but with that, you guys eventually everyone begins to get up. What do you do? I mean, you guys just set off, or
I'm gonna look at Wing and I'm gonna ask him, wow. Wing, should we talk about what we?
You can.
I don't particularly want to.
About what?
Exactly.
Oh, well.
Never
I
mind.
was kind of asking what part of it, but okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, exactly.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't really care what you do. I'm
not
just gonna.
Pertinent.
Can I go into meta
Did Wing
here
understand
and say
that word?
you saw a dragon and you have fucking bambles?
I haven't. Oh wait,
Yeah. Just want to point that out.
but
What about Bambles? He ain't no dragoon.
Yeah, but he like loves those things.
I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna cut you out of meta. I know exactly why he's doing this. It is a very obvious reason, and I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let this be.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't know if that was considered.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure it was. Because it's Wing. Wing usually tells people. So, anywho, like I said, Althea, you know he's terrified. You know he can't tell you, for some reason, what he saw, what he dealt with.
I know something's fucked up, and I know I'm not gonna try and have others pry details.
Pretty much. But, otherwise, do you guys tell anybody what you dealt with, or do you guys just set off?
No.
Simple enough. You guys continue on your way. And honestly, you guys are getting pretty far along here. Your next day is coming along real nice as you start traveling more along the coast. Just to keep your way a little bit easier. You have the beach off in the distance. Not super far off, but
No fishing this time.
looking at Bobby. But it's a simple
I'm getting
day.
hungry.
But who's looking out the front of the wagon again?
I guess I will. Because it'll be, I haven't rolled at all.
I mean, I would say that Wing's just looking all around at this point, so I don't know what that means.
Oh my god, I don't
Oof.
see jack shit. I'm too.
There's sand in my eyes. We're not even close enough to the beach, and there's sand in my eyes.
No, Chris, I'm too focused on trying to figure out
there it
what's
is.
going on with Wing.
That's you. Yeah, no, it is very clear to Tarloff, Wing, and Bobby. You see
What about
7.
Greg?
Greg does not see shit. But
Oh yeah, he rolled before me.
yep. But the 3 of you clearly see 7 figures in the distance again. 7 scarecrows. looking exactly
more
like
hats.
all of you. You guys just continue forward. What do you do?
Well, I don't see it.
You guys are scarecrows again.
No.
Okay. Onward to victory.
The scarecrows give me the same feeling that the music box did. And no.
But I want another hat.
No.
But I want another hat.
No.
Why can I not have it?
Yeah, the rest of you clearly hear the fact that there's scarecrows again.
You hear the fact of what?
You hear the fact that there's scarecrows again. Or, like, the rest of the people who didn't do perception. There are scarecrows ahead of you guys again. Kind of blocking your path again.
We're going to go around them.
Why can't we just push them on the side?
Time.
Why can't we just push them to the side?
Second time that they've appeared in front of us.
It's understandable, but they're scarecrows.
They're not missing any clothing or anything. They have the same exact clothing as you guys. It's not the ones from before.
Do they emulate hair, by the way?
They do.
So do they have my short hair?
They don't.
Oh.
So they're not new, but they're newer. Because they have Tarloth.
Plato's the sentry. You see Gem, Scarecrow.
Oh, no.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him now."
But yeah.
Boss. I'm a spook master now.
So you guys,
May not be Halloween anymore, but
you
I'm
guys
spook.
don't stop. You guys just go around them, or what are you
Yes.
doing?
I actually want to
We're going
stop
around.
them.
My question
going around.
is, my question for you, Chris, is: does mine still have another hat?
Yes. They all again. These are not the same exact scarecrows you saw from before. These are
Okay.
obviously they look exactly like you guys again. Uncanny Valley. They have clothing exactly like yours. Hat. They have Wink's cloak again. They have Greg's clothing on again. All the stuff that you guys removed previously. You look in your bags. They're still there in your bags. It's a whole nother set.
Is Greg still wearing the hat of disguise?
Yes, and the scarecrow is in the form of regular Greg, not Tang.
Oh.
Also, Wing took Greg's clothes last time.
My bad.
Not Greg.
Smart.
Yeah, I kind of want to stop.
I don't.
I kind of do.
I kinda do too.
Let's stop. You don't have to look at them. You can just look the other way.
Greg, do you think we should stop? Coldstone, what about you?
Honestly, I don't care. It's clothing. I don't see shit happening, to be honest. And then Coldstone's just, I honestly don't know. I'm a little suspicious of it, to be honest, but considering this is a scare tactic of some sorts. But
See, maybe, and I'm thinking this off of a maybe people like us that much, because I heard this quote from a really long time ago. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
not not when it's scarecrows. When it's statues, I can understand, but scarecrows?
Well, everybody has a different artistic form.
Shrugs. Whatever, I'm not getting off of this. Neither am I.
I am not either.
Okay.
I'll get off.
I'll get off too.
Is it moving still?
I assume you guys stop the cart so that they don't get injured when they jump off.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
Just-
distance away, though, because I don't want to be near it.
How far away?
Like 100 feet.
Okay.
What happens if we need to run?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be fine because, you know, I can...
Shut up.
Okay. So you guys just approach. Does anybody else approach the scarecrows?
Throw those.
Huh? You do? Okay. Bambles?
every bone in my body is telling me, you know what, maybe the cart's okay,
But it's not.
but
fun
I'll
that
go
way.
with them.
Okay, I assume everybody approaches their own scarecrow.
Everybody else.
Yeah, everybody that's actually going approaches their own scarecrow to take their shit.
I mean, I'm not taking anything, but
I'm not taking anything.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to observe.
I'm gonna
Okay.
poke it again, though.
Okay. What is everybody else
Claw
doing?
without.
Yeah, with or without claw?
Without claw.
Okay. What is everybody else doing? I don't want to know. Like, how close do you get to them? Like, you said you're not taking their shit, but Bobby, you said you're gonna look at them. Are you, like, looking at them? Are you touching it to trying to, like, get
I'm gonna observe as in, like, I'm gonna stay a few feet away, but I'm also gonna, like, scan them.
How many is a few feet?
Say about 15.
Okay.
Good far away.
Okay.
So do I, should I roll my perception then?
Hold on. Tarloth and Tarloth?
Tarloth and Tarloth.
Yeah, what, sorry.
We both.
Sorry, I was gonna say and Bambles, but I was just like, no, I need to address one at a time. What am I doing? So yeah, Tarloth, what are you?
I actually touched my dude. I strip his clothes off and shit.
Okay, you touch it. That's
Yeah.
Bambles, what are you?
I'm just keeping my distance.
How far away?
Well, let's see. Bobby was standing like 15 feet away?
Yeah.
I'm probably standing 30 then. I just want to be near everyone.
Okay.
But
Alright. So
Is that dice I hear?
no!
Jeremy, is that dice you see?
No, something different. Is he frantically searching?
No!
I'm sorry.
Maybe.
Everyone, we should move real quick before I
So-
start to roll.
So, Wing, I assume a 24 hits you,
Actually, you would be wrong.
in addition to a 22.
Thing is, sleep deprivation actually makes me more
and then Bobby, I assume fucking hell, 17 hits you. And
You know it, baby.
15 doesn't?
15 is exact, so it does.
It does. Okay. As when you guys go to touch them, you see the arms twitch, they swing forward, and claws protrude out from the hands, ripping some of the cloth, and stab you both in your waists. So...
But I didn't touch it.
Sorry, fuck! I meant... God damn it, I'm a fucking idiot. Tarloth. That first one hit you, 17.
Yeah,
That second one did not. That's why I was confused. I was like, okay, that's weird. I said the wrong name. Either way, both are getting hit. Wow, minimal damage. Wing, you're taking 5 fucking slashing damage.
From both hits or just from...
From 1 and then 5, 10,
One happy
10,
slap.
13 total. 13 total.
Shit, that's an additional... Okay, I got it. Oh, no, okay, I got it now.
Okay, and Tarloth, you're taking 9.
Okay.
And as that happens, you see the rest of them begin moving and jittering to life. Their eyes glow this deep red, and their mouths open up, and you just see these the string keeping them together. And then you just hear doom, 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 doom. While off to the right of you, you see a scarecrow of Abraham.
That's a lot of hay.
Because of the distancing, I'm going to set this up 10, 15. This is gonna
Do you
be.
see the Abraham?
Oh, you guys will clearly see the Abraham. It is not hard to miss because it's not small.
Can we call him the Abraham?
Abraham. Ah! Alright, I'm going to start the music and I'm going to move you guys over to this.
Is he life size?
He is life size!
Okay.
Oh, man.
Where is Abraham?
Man, things This could have gone really
Ah,
well.
Abraham.
To be honest, I think they went really well.
Yeah, they're also Abraham's right next to fucking Bambles.
I said I would stay away from them.
30 feet.
And were we not aware of Abraham?
No.
This is great.
No, you were not. So everyone roll their initiatives. Alright, I can get rid of... I don't have to deal with
That
Bobby.
makes sense, though. Disadvantage.
You don't have to deal with me anymore,
Can I
bud.
do 2 this time?
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, you'll pull out your shield. Yeah.
Well, we've talked to about this. It's strapped to my arm. It's held up, not pull out.
I don't remember that.
We had talked about it before because you were asking. I said it's almost always out.
Almost always.
And I meant that.
I'd
as
say
in, like,
in this scenario, I mean, you
'cause usually they have the straps on the back.
I'd say in this case, just because I did say you'd have it, I'd be fine with it. Just because you were already prepared for shit to go wrong, that I'd say, yeah, you know
I
what?
was the most freaked out. Yeah.
Yeah, that is why I'm saying I'm fine with it.
We'll let it fly this time. We'll discuss this another day.
Yeah, other situations we'll play it out. But what we'll do in this case is I'm just gonna move you guys onto the field just so that I can give you guys turns here. But otherwise,
Hold on a second.
those on the cart are 100 feet away.
Jesus fucking Christ! You're
Whoa,
serious.
is that cold stone?
Yeah, Cold Stone also got an upgrade here, guys. Sorry, forgot to mention that.
I saw.
Whoa, we worked hard.
I saw it too. I saw it. I didn't help, but I saw it. I think that's pretty neat.
Alright, let me just make
Hey,
sure.
that's pretty good.
Okay. Pretty early for a bio break. It's not happening. Tarloth, you got 17.
Midnight.
17.
I mean, feel free if you guys want a bio break. I have to roll for these motherfuckers.
Oh,
I already
I'm
rolled.
I want to midnight. What?
17.
I think it's all the pizza I ate.
Abraham got a 7. That's not Abraham. That's Abraham. That is the official name, by the way. I love it.
Oh god, Abraham looks the same though.
Pretty damn
Insane in
close.
the membrane. Oh my god, who the hell was that?
Fucking hell. That was Cold Stone and then Greg.
Awesome.
Alright.
pretty boy.
So there we go. I think I have everyone but Althea. It's not 19. And now I have to roll for... God damn it. 12, 17, 6, 7. Oof.
What about Abraham?
Abraham already has his.
Rager, Coldstone, Abraham.
Yeah.
Oh, I
5 of
got
them.
a 5.
Yeah.
9, 20, 15. Dirty 20, by the way.
It's dirty. It's nasty.
I feel filthy.
Feel the 20.
Wait, did the music stop? No,
It paused.
it paused.
You can't stop
All right,
music.
I'm just gonna make this. Oh, fuck yeah, this is a big lineup because
You can't stop the beat.
it's moments like this where I'm tempted to just pre-roll their initiatives because it makes it easier. But at the same time, it's like, do I want to go through that effort?
Ocean on the ocean.
Because then I also miss out on stupid fucking banter like that. Wow, it's Bobby and then hey Bobby, but not right off the bat. It's
Who goes
just
first between Tarloff and...
it's gonna be the Scarecrow because your
Can
dex
I-
is lower than Scarecrow.
Can I
believe it.
name him Bob Hay?
Bob Hey?
God, I'm horrible.
I believe that.
Why is Hey Bambles way above?
Hey Arnold.
Hey, Arnold?
Huh?
Arnold.
Question.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
Did
answer.
you just fix it? You did just fix it. Never mind.
Yeah, there is a lot to this fucking initiative. If you couldn't tell already.
I couldn't, actually.
Yeah, I was just way at the bottom.
Not tell. Not very tell.
All right, that'll. Abraham's the only one that doesn't have one, and that was this, which does beat out. Actually, they're the same, so it doesn't matter. All right, that should be initiative. Coldstone is first. You guys are all off screen, 100 feet away, but I believe Coldstone has the fucking range to do this shit.
Actually, this gun only goes 99.
So he sees Abraham getting close to Bambles. He's gonna fucking take his shots.
All misses, all hit Bamble.
Both of those are going to hit. Actually, it's a 9 and a 14. That brings it to 25 on Abraham. All right, and you just see Hay and Straw go flying as those bullets pierce into the body. It has no reaction to this, as that actually ends up happening, almost as if it didn't happen. It you can see the damage. It just hardly reacts to it.
Probably because it's a pile of hay.
Yeah,
All right, it is now Bobby's turn.
Hey. That's enough.
That's enough.
Oh, never mind.
Uh,
Well,
I mean, you do.
yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I have fire. That doesn't hit.
That does hit, actually.
What?
Yep.
They don't have the same AC. They're made of cloth.
When you hit it with the initial strike, and there's almost no give to the hit, there's just a thunk. But then when the flame charges out, it starts burning some of the extra straw. Alright.
I like burning things.
Alright.
I like fighting scarecrow enemies while listening to Take Me Home Kung Fu.
Alright. It is
fitting.
it is now Hey Bobby's turn.
Bob Hay.
Hey Arnold.
It's Bob Hay.
Who's going to go directly for Bobby.
Bob Hay, no.
I assume an 18 hits and another 18.
Okay, give me a second.
The first 18 hits, the second one doesn't.
Yeah.
I'll make sure this doesn't do as much damage.
So the first one, when it claws out, you parry it, and instead of taking 14 points of damage, you take the 7. It glides across the sword and scrapes along your arm in doing so. With the second hit, it follows right under your arm, after just following the motion, scooping under, and you're going to take 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay, we went to sleep, right? Like
Yes,
was it a long
your
rest?
health should be full, along with
Okay.
any other things. You had your long rest, but yeah, so
Yeah, okay.
17 total damage.
Oh, I'm back to my old health.
All right,
Good health to be at.
Althea, it is now your turn.
Okay. So you said we're 100 feet away from the scarecrows, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to cast the spell. And I'm gonna cast Cowl Lightning. And cast it between Scarecrow Greg and Scarecrow Coldstone. Or focus it,
Okay.
I should say.
So pull it off. All right. Dex saves for those kids.
That's a lot of damage.
Funny enough, the Scarecrow Greg does pass. So it's gonna take the half damage for that, while the other one kind of just they do not seem very smart. When it hits, it shakes a little bit, but doesn't even look to see where it came from. Like where it came from upwards. So that is 14 on.
Does it seem damaged from it?
They are damaged from it. That is for sure. Ooh,
That's
okay.
a lot of damage.
Right. And then with that, we'll move on to Greg, who he's just gonna have to fire outwards. He is gonna fire at the Abraham and get his sneak attack because of that.
Yay.
That hits and sneak attack. Wow. Okay. All right.
It's
As he
10
fires
out
it,
of 10.
it goes right through the beak and out the eye, and it's just stuck there.
That's kind of funny.
Right. Okay. Then he's going to go ahead and he's gonna because he sees what the situation is, and he's gonna start moving in a little bit more. He's gonna move in his 60 feet, because of his bonus action. It is now Abraham's turn.
Abraham or
Abraham, who now, because he wasn't given a command and because he's going to act on his own, he sees Big Bird. Wait, Big Bird looks like me. I must kill it.
Big Bird sees Bambles, must eat small Bambles.
Must eat small kobold. But he will take to the skies and start flying in. 100 feet away. Actually, you know what? If I just move him over right here, this is where he'd be. That's actually where he would be right now. It is now Hey Tarlov's turn, as it has just stabbed you. Oh, okay, bye. In your ribs twice. That is a 15 to hit, which I know does not, and a 8 to hit, as it now can't quite catch its strike upon you. It got a little cocky. Bambles, now your turn.
Haha. Chris,
Yeah.
would emptying my lint pocket be a bonus action? Or
what?
something that would not count as my action?
Oh no.
Because guess how many pieces of lint I have?
God, I wish I knew what was going on.
What are you placing them on the ground? Are you
Oh,
dropping
I'm
them?
just gonna toss them on the ground.
Okay, it'll be a bonus action to drop them on the ground.
Yeah, God.
Oh my fucking god, how many pieces of lint?
10.
10 small?
Some large. There were some.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Technically, they're just pieces of lint, so I guess they could be considered small or tiny. Well,
Yeah, they'd all be small.
small.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be fucking rough. God damn it, I can't believe this paid off for you in the long run. I can't fucking believe
The
that.
lint game paid off.
The lint game.
Can you
Can I command these guys right away?
Let's
Can
see.
I-
It's an action
can I
to
give a
cast.
suggestion? Can I
Options
give a
for the-
suggestion to what you should call the Lint Army? You should call them Flints.
You have used your bonus action to drop them. You will not be able to. You will not be able to command them to do anything. But for anybody who is watching, okay, this is going to be really large to begin with, so bear with me because I was not expecting this.
That's a huge lint.
And also bear with me as I do this now.
Oh my god.
That'd be my children, come to bear arms against my enemies.
Oh my fucking god! They don't get their own initiative. If you control multiple creatures, you command all of it at the same time, issuing the command to each one. You say, should I command such a okay. Alright. Okay, what's the general hit points that they have?
Well, if they're small, they have 25.
Oh my god.
Those are some strong lints.
Holy fucking shit.
And an AC of 16.
Okay.
You play that on your kazoo?
Okay, that is... Yeah, you all just see Bambles dropping lints, and they start forming small, like getting into this clump, starting to move a little bit, as if they're breathing. Okay. Tarloth, it is now your turn. Fucking hell.
Well, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me.
Alright. That's gonna hit. Alright, that's 9. Alright. Yeah, it hits again. This one is hardy. It's almost as if it's you.
Thanks. It's almost as if it's you.
Sadly enough, the one that's Bambles is not Bambles. It cannot cast the same spell. Instead, it's going to run up to this lens now, seeing that it's moving and try to attack it here.
No, it's truly Bambles
Oh!
because he'll see the lint and he'll be like, "Oh
Kill.
no, keep."
What's the small one's AC? 12?
16.
16? Mother of fuck!
They're small. They're hard to hit.
Well, the first attack completely misses as the lens rolls to the right. The Scarecrow cocks its head to the side. Wham! Smacks out with a nat 20. 5 plus 8, 6. 5, 8, 8, 6, 14. 14 plus 6, 20. This one's down to 5. I'm just gonna use that as... Oh my god. That's both of its hits. It is now, Hey Wig's turn.
Hey, win.
Hey, we...
Yes.
Mother of fuck!
I'm gonna go down.
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Probably.
Oh.
Okay.
As the Scarecrow has already hit you once, brings back the claws, and tries to rake forward, it sees the dust out of the corner of its eye, trips forward, and lands prone.
Yep, I'm down.
Oh, it is fake Coldstone's turn. Who's closest to him? God dang it. Okay. Lint. Lint.
No, just like lint.
Both of those are gonna hit with a 17 and a 24. That's 10 plus 18. Only 21. God damn.
The lint survives.
The lint survives as it starts ripping the lint apart, trying to spread it, and it's just still there. Why is it still there? They're not talking. It's just fluff. Hey, Greg's turn. He's gonna run up to Tarloth.
Hey, Greg.
Oh, he's gonna run up to the lint.
That first one is not going to hit, but that second one will with a 24.
Okay.
As it goes in and just stabs you. You're going to take 9 halved down to 4.
Okay.
Alright. Wing, it is now your turn. Alright, I'm gonna change this music. It keeps pausing. I'm sorry.
Seeing as it's prone on the ground, and don't have disadvantage on combat rolls?
No, that's third level exhaustion. When enemies are prone, by the way, you get advantage on your attack if it's melee.
I know. So
Okay.
Yeah, I was just wondering because if I did have disadvantage, then it'd be no advantage or disadvantage. Happy with that. Okay, well, I guess since it's on the ground, oh wow.
Wow.
Man, I love advantage. Such a
Wow,
good
it's
time.
great, right? You
I
look
know.
so close too.
Yeah.
Do it again.
What? Do what again?
Kill it.
Wow. Okay. You just like pickaxe this thing. Whack, whack. Yeah, that's.
I hate
Alright.
advantage. It sucks. Don't ever give it to me again.
Alright, Abraham's turn. Gonna attack Bobby here.
Uh-oh.
That is an 18 and a 19 to hit.
Oh, darn shucks.
Uh-oh. Shucks. What this thing is made out of.
12, 18. 21 points of slashing damage as it brings its claws up and rakes an X across your chest.
I hope y'all don't mind if I eat some peanut M&Ms.
Once again, sadly, Hey Althea is not actually Althea and can't cast spells, but we'll get advantage on
Can
Tarloff.
throw some Harry.
Hey, off there.
It nods its head at you. That is an 18 to hit and a nat 20.
Okay.
Alright. 9, 12, 17, 19, 22, 27, 28. 28 half down to 14. As it just goes, it just it just gets your face on both sides. Coldstone's gonna fire off at. Actually, he is far enough away. Even if he had to move over, he'd be able to. He's gonna fire at Abraham. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Fire at Abraham.
29. Okay. Abraham at this point is not completely held together. There's a wing that is hanging on by threads. But it's not like on death's door or anything.
Someone say kill it?
Bobby, it's your turn.
Ah, yes. My favorite word. I will go into rage mode now. Learn that the hard way.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna swing at that
Imposter.
Abraham.
Oh.
That's what it was.
That hits.
Is it dead yet?
That was kind of low.
No, it is not.
Come on, these things deal fire damage.
Is it
Is it dead yet?
Ooh, better. 18 this time.
It is still alive.
I'm gonna use action surge.
Okay. That'll
Is
hit.
it dead yet?
It is not. It is still holding on. Not well, but it is still holding on.
Okay, I got bored. I'm hitting. Hey, Bobby.
What? Oh, right. Fuck. That hits.
Is it dead? No, wait, no, it's not.
No.
That would have been nice on Abraham.
I just got bored.
Alright.
Be prepared for the
Yeah,
army of...
you hit this one, its head like spins for a moment, it stops, and it stares you directly into your eyes. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Haha, thank God I have my new trick up my sleeve.
Wow, he does.
Wow.
This thing is kind of unnerving. Yeah, no, you don't care. I want to kill this thing.
Gotta die.
You see its shoulders slump for a moment, and then it starts swinging out again. That is a 13, which does not hit, but that is a 22, which does hit. That
Thank God I raged.
Dice box.
13 halved down to 6. Sorry.
You need a dice box, Chris.
I have my castle. I just don't use it for some reason. Oh, I dropped my phone.
No, like, but if you're gonna roll like that, you need a box to roll into so you don't lose them.
Yeah.
See, if he does that, what's gonna happen is the dice are just gonna bounce out either way.
Yeah. Well, I have the die castle. It's just a matter of
You'd
me.
be surprised, actually.
Anywho, that is its turn. Althea.
It's Chris.
Okay.
They'll bounce out.
Yay.
By the way, for posterity's sake, I'm gonna say the lint acts right after your turn, Bambles.
Right there this time.
Right after me.
Yeah. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, lightning. Got it. Alright, let's see if they pass. That is a pass and not pass for Tarloth, and then Wing does not pass. Or, you know what I mean.
Tarloth, pass.
12 and 24. 24 and 12. Alright.
How they're looking.
The Wing imposter is starting to kind of lose some threads. The one that is the Tarloth imposter looking pretty okay. But it is now Greg's turn.
Real Greg or Hey Greg?
Real Greg. Who's just gonna finish off Abraham here unless it gets really fucked up. Yeah, no, that'll do it. And you know what, just for overkill's sake, let's just see what that sneak damage would do. Yeah, that's gone. That's gone. Fires, and instead of like going through the head to finish it, it hits the front, loosening up the final threads that needed to be, the ones that are somehow still left behind, even after everything has been burned, loosens them up, and the head falls over, the body crumples, and there's just a pile of cloth there for Abraham. Alright. He sees what's kind of going on. He is 40. He can move in. And he'll be able to do 5, 10, 15, 20 here. There we go. So he's actually on map now. It's now Abraham's turn, who is flying. So I'm going to go to the other side here and actually go for good old-fashioned attack on this fake boy. Almost rolled in real life. So he's going to have to land to do his attack. But boop, and he boop hits with both with advantage. It is an ally. It's a lens.
Still advantage.
So that's 16, 26. There we go.
I'm feeling bolstered by the presence of Lint on the battle.
It's an army when you've got limbs.
God. Fake Tarloth's turn. Going for
Hey, Tarloth.
that strike. It waves at you before It waves at you.
It waves.
With both hands. Those aren't waves, it just missed. Horribly. Babbles! It missed both. I got an 11 total on both rolls.
You're 5
So.
or 6 or something else like it.
Seems everyone here is occupied except for Hey Bambles.
Oh, fuck.
So first,
Oh no.
I shall viciously mock.
Oh no, I don't see this going well for Hey
This
Bambles.
is just the flavor part.
That's 20!
What?
Go ahead, what are you gonna say?
Beware the army of Lint.
It doesn't understand the side. It cocks its head off to the side. It passed the save. But it's
Well,
confused.
Let's see. How many pieces of Lint can I get around him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7.
I mean, you can command them all to
They
attack
all
as a
do
single unit.
That's true. But the problem is I have to roll their attacks separately. So get ready, boys.
Oh,
One? Does that hit?
that'll hit. Well, actually, hold on. Do you have to roll them all separately?
Yep.
As well, control audio. Oh man.
2.
Oh
They get
boy.
advantage because you have them on all sides.
I mean, on their turn, this would happen. But yeah, I might also just do this now because yeah. Oh god, and quarters counts. Oh my god. Actually, that one would. Fuck it, it doesn't matter at this point who would be able to move where.
They can move past each other.
They would. Plus, honestly, I mean, I could roll an attack of opportunity. I'm just gonna say it's not gonna matter at this point. They're fucked. God.
Just let me know. Just let me know when Hey Bambles is dead.
all right. I'm gonna do it one by one here. Still alive. Go ahead, keep going. I want to describe this. This is gonna be fun for me. That hits. All right. Okay.
Ooh.
Has advantage. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
All right. Still holding on. Wow. Okay.
That's a really
what are we at?
unhappy
1,
with this.
2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway there.
Oh my god. Well, you can do 2 more. You can do 2 more because they're not completely. There's 3 that
Oh,
can't
yeah,
surround
that's
him. You can have them attack other people. Alright.
Thinking about.
Alright, still going. That is. Oh my god. So, you see a cloud of just these fucking dust bunnies prance along the ground, and when they start reaching Hey Bambles, they don't, like, bump up against him and then hit the ground again. No, they launch from the ground. You see it go from the left-hand side right up across his face to across all the way up to the right. Then you see another one hit from the opposite direction, and you just see them jumping, hitting from each side in a circle. The camera moves around in a complete circle like a full-on fucking action scene as they just wham, 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 as they just keep fucking going. Hey Bambles is still alive, but is significantly damaged from this. You have, I mean, the other 3 can't really do anything. They approach, but that's about all they can do.
He could attack Coltonstone. And he.
I mean, if you commanded them all to let's see, he can either command them all to do one thing, or he can command one to do something. He can't do it separately like that.
And I'm gonna say attack nearest is too much. So.
Yeah, that's. Plus, then it wouldn't have attacked Hey Bambles. So yeah, that was your turn, and then the fucking Lint's turn. Christ, this paid off. A joke paid off in the long run heavily. So.
See, he was planning this the whole entire time, and we all never knew.
Tarloff, your turn.
So these both imposters haven't been hit.
No, every single one has been hit to a degree.
Yeah, thank you.
How well they've been hit? Eh.
Okay. Well,
Or
I'm
sorry,
just gonna go out.
What can I say? But you're welcome.
Welcome.
Which one are you hitting?
Tarloff.
Tarloff. Okay.
Hey, Tarloff.
Alright, that is.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Dude.
Whoa.
Mad, man.
11, 21.
So wait, what is
38,
This is the first
42.
what's the new thing?
You're brutal critical!
Brutal critical.
Roll another attack! Roll another hit die. No, just roll another great axe attack.
Great axe attack.
Not like your actual damage. Roll another damage, because you're brutal critical.
I don't know. Well,
So it'd be a 16. Holy
Oh my god.
fucking shit. Yeah, brutal critical kind of fucking kills it here. So that's Hold on. Let me just do it.
43.
23, 32, 34. No, that's wrong. What the fuck? I'm grabbing a calculator. I don't want to fuck this up. This is a lot of
To
damage.
fuck you up, I'm still rage, so.
That's a lot.
To fuck you up.
43.
That's a lot of damage.
Because 17 plus 16 is 33, plus 10 is 43.
That's a lot of spaghetti.
17.
A lot of spaghetti
What the
from a
fuck?
Minoti.
16, 17. No, why did I put... Hold on.
33.
16, 10, 17, 9, plus 4.
Yeah.
56.
Total.
Total.
Did you add it?
And I'm guessing he's not dead yet.
Gets 2.
Wait, what?
I said I'm assuming he normally gets 2 for rage.
Yeah.
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 Oh, right. Yeah, it's still holding on. It
Barely.
starts... Not barely. Not barely. It's a pretty hardy one. You can tell this one was made to mimic Tarloth. But yeah, it's...
Oh, I want it to rotate so quickly.
But it's... You did some significant fucking damage to it, to say the least.
Probably end it.
Fake Bamble's turn.
What's it gonna do?
I'm gonna roll a d8 to see which one it attacks, starting with the top left, going around to the right.
D7. Oh,
It's gonna attack the one to the bottom left. Alright. If it can hit, that is. We'll see. It's a 16 AC. That does not hit. That does not hit. Neither of those hit. It's so disoriented by all of the fucking commotion. It doesn't know what to do. Oh no! Ooh, fake Wing's turn.
the tiny ones are even better than an AC of 18.
Oh my god! First one does not hit with a 12, but an 18 hits. That is a 10 slashing damage. Alright.
That's it.
Yeah, 10 slashing damage.
Alright, quick note, Wing's a bit bloodied.
Okay. Alright, fake Coldstone's turn. Fake Coldstone. Looking at Big Bird here. Yeah, gonna do something about that, hopefully. That's a 17 and a dirty 20. Both of those do hit? Yeah, both of those do hit. Alright, sorry, Birdie Bird.
He's only like 16
8,
or 15.
12, 15, 18, 21 points of damage against Abraham. Holy shit, Abraham, yeah, took quite a bit of damage here. Abraham's doing okay, though. Just kind of, squawk a little.
Back off when he needs to, though.
Yeah. Fake Greg is gonna jump up on the scene against Tarloth here.
I wonder what he's gonna do.
That is a 15 and an 8. Both do not hit. As it kind of shoots under your arms, which are in the air, preparing your next attack, which will happen
Greg.
quite some time from now. Wing.
By the way, that one there, I'm guessing it stood up.
Yeah, it stood up. My bad. Sorry.
Because
It
I'm not.
didn't move, so it didn't really matter.
Well, it does, because otherwise he'd have advantage against prone. That hits.
True.
Wow, 6/6. Can I get 6/6/6, please? No.
Wait,
That
get
last
2
one
more
would've been
2s and
nice.
we're set.
Alright, it's still holding on.
Oh my
Ah, see,
God.
2 more 2s!
Fuck. It's not looking fantastic, but it's there. It is still holding.
Yeah.
It's you slice an arm clean off, and you just start seeing all the extra hay and just cording along with it. Abraham's dead. Hailthea. I don't fucking know.
Oh my God.
Hail.
Okay,
Hail.
That is
It's
a
Althea.
that is a 21
Althea.
and a 15 to hit Tarloth. I know the 21 hits. That is 12 points of slashing damage as it just rakes up your neck.
Okay.
Did you divide that for him?
Yeah, I did. Well, I divided it.
Yeah, he did it. It's all good. Cold Stones. He can do one more shot. Honestly, it doesn't matter. He's not moving anyway. Who does he have a clear shot on? Probably fake Althea. We're gonna say fake Althea.
Greg.
Althea.
Oh, fuck! Oh, well, screw that second one, I guess. Let's find out what
Oh
happens.
no.
That's usually
Alright.
James' range.
I've got this. Fire. No, it fires this time. You see it go into Greg's back.
Real Greg or fake Greg?
Real Greg.
Oh no.
Now pissed off.
Shot.
Just boom! Ah, you fucking asshole!
God damn it!
And he did.
Well, now Coldstone's gonna die.
He did get the other.
Coulson tries to shoot over Greg, but, you know...
16 on fake Althea though. He still gets his other shot at least. Oh, fake Althea's the only one that hasn't gotten hit.
That hasn't been hit. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Right, she
No, she
moved
has.
before I could.
It's not polite to hit a woman.
Fuck that. I'm gonna.
Bobby.
hit her.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, where'd you come from?
Bobby, there's a lot of fucking lids on the floor moving around.
These are my friends.
I am the king of the lids.
I just,
Like these.
I
Is that
still
like
hear
people
Arnold
thinking of
Schwarzenegger.
romance
I just imagine Bambles just slowly putting on sunglasses, leather jacket.
Return to the wagon.
Get to the
chopper.
Get to the wagon. Alright,
I'm gonna hit Bob Hay.
Bob, hey! That
Bob
hits.
Hay. Bob Hay. Bob Hay.
Fucking shit. Jesus Christ.
I can't do anything else. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna
That
do my
hits.
second wind.
Hold on. Just hold on. Just hold. Oh, yeah, you can't do second wind. Just hold on. Jesus Christ. And then... Alright. Not looking great. There's a lot of burn holes through this one. But it's still holding on pretty decently. And it's gonna reach back out to strike you.
Hang on. I gotta do my...
That is a
It's not that bad.
15 and 23 to hit. 15 doesn't hit, right?
Oh, 15 does.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? Oh, I
Yeah,
have
my
a
armor
highest
class is
AC.
15. My AC is 15.
I know, my AC is 16.
I'm still waiting for my armor.
23 points of slashing damage.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
As you hit it, and it brings its arms out, and as you pull your arms back to reel for another hit, it just scrapes along your arms. Both of them. Uh-huh. Real Althea.
Their arms, both of
Okay,
them.
so I'm gonna.
You said
cast
23,
Swirl,
right?
Yes.
But
I
I'm gonna
used
cast-
rage and then parry. Because remember I raged. Did you already have that?
I did not have that. Make that 11. Which
I
means...
parried.
Which means you parry, which means you take no damage.
This is awkward.
Fuck. Okay. Althea, what were you... What?
I'm gonna cast Healing Word level 4 on Wayne.
Okay.
Oh. Well. Not level 4. I need those. Level 3 though. Not that one.
Nice. 15.
That's a lot of healing.
It is.
How you looking?
Not bloody, but
Cat-like.
yeah, not like a cat.
Look like
Okay.
Kitty.
So, same
I'm not
spot.
bloody.
Since they didn't move.
Okay. Let me roll and see if they get out of this one. That one,
They get all this.
they both make the save. as it hits down, they kind of reel from it a little bit. Kind of only getting some of the sparks hitting off of them. That is...
That was bad.
And... yeah, the fake wing is looking pretty fucking shitty at this point. Fake Tarloth is holding on pretty well. Greg's turn. Whoop. And...
No one wants to deal with the lint zone.
Yeah, there's two completely different battles going on.
oh, that hits. And because he's that close... yeah,
Get fucked.
Alright. Still doing okay as far as everything goes. He'll go ahead and do because he could just use his bonus action to do this. He's gonna offhand dagger this motherfucker. That hits, and he doesn't get his modifier to that, so he does 3 damage in addition. Alright, which really goes down to... okay. Alright, regular Abraham's turn. I wonder what he's gonna do. There's a big old fake-o Codestone toy in front of him. That's gonna hit. That's also gonna hit. Boop, boop. Against that one. It is not dead. Looking bad, though.
Yeah, what kind of bad?
Yeah, they're getting there. Alright, fake Tarloth is gonna go for an attack on... I wonder who? Tarloth.
Hey, Tarloff.
That is a 22 and a 24 to hit. Kind of hitting consistent on you, at least.
Yeah.
11, 14,
Half damage.
20, 23, 26, 13 points of slashing damage.
Aye.
It just continually rakes at your face.
Now Tarloff is pretty bloodied.
Oh.
Now he's bloodied.
That's new. Bambles.
Can I charge through my lint? Because there are pieces of lint on the ground.
You'll take damage.
It's hard to say no.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me do this for you before
You want
you...
me to play them afterwards. 'Cause-
Let me... there you go. Now when you move your character, you're not going to appear behind the lint.
Okay. I'm gonna charge up to Hey Bambles.
Okay.
I'm
Say,
gonna
"Hey,
finish this
Bambles."
off myself.
Okay.
Oh no. No.
He has
I know what you're
advantage.
gonna do.
So if he nat
I know what you-
20s,
I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do.
he's going to finish him off himself. He said it.
Yeah, I know, but I know what you're gonna pull out.
What
What?
am I going to pull out?
If you want to.
Yeah, because remember, your offhand is a bonus action.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm going to pull out Birdinator with 2 hands.
Yep.
Exactly.
oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that hits.
Fuck.
Oh, sad days ahead. Yeah, you hit it, and then there's just a ripple effect in the body of this thing. Still holding on, though.
Anyways, lint boys.
Anyway, let's...
Coldstone. Let's get him.
Okay. I know what you mean. Tarloth.
What?
Wait, what?
Are you not gonna...
Lint boys.
Lint
Oh,
boys.
shit!
Boys.
What the fuck am I doing?
Hold on.
My brain...
I know what you mean. Doesn't know what you mean.
What just happened to me? I just fucking blanked so hard. I'm sorry.
God damn.
Dude, when you had lint, man, it gets...
Attack of opportunity
gets
on that
fucked up.
one. That one does hit.
Fucking aneurysm.
Actually, you know what? It could have moved around. No biggie. I'm not gonna fucking... Actually, yeah, no, it would have been. But that does hit. Oh! Actually, because I moved it the way that I did, it's just gonna be this one that's to the left of it now for some reason. I don't fucking know. Either way, roll those attacks. Two of them.
One more.
3. It can't move that far.
Oh.
Actually, 10, 15, 20, 20. This one can.
I was gonna say they could all just shuffle over one.
So 2 of them get advantage. So we'll say the first 2. That
Doesn't
hits.
Can we use it on the ones that actually need it?
Nope. And that's
Oh,
why.
that did.
Alright, that is... Alright, you have 4 more. That hits. Alright. That hits. Okay.
Oof.
That does not hit. Roll a D100. That is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is this one right here that just did that. It launches itself.
Wow, that was the exact same fucking roll too. It was 722 was the first one. 722 was the second one.
So that one specifically when it actually.
Do you understand what I mean by 2 using advantage?
No. Actually,
If you're going all the way around, wouldn't it be that one?
no. I was thinking about how I was doing advantage. It's fine. That one launches itself into the air, and the fake Kosa just smacks it down, stopping it from hitting him. Does 7 damage. No biggie. That one's still good to go. You have 1 more.
Do I?
Yeah. That hits.
Sweet.
Alright. Fake Cold Stone. It's up. Not looking great. I'll tell you that much. This fucking Lint's kicking his ass. I never thought I'd say that fucking sentence.
Not helping.
It is Lint.
Lint. Tarloff.
Ass man Lint.
Destroying it.
Lint.
Ass kick.
Lint kick ass.
I'm gonna hit Tarloth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh, that's a lot of 27s, isn't it?
That is.
Yeah, it's a lot of 7s in general.
Still good to go. Not. It's kind of losing some seams, not holding together fantastically, but it's still good. Oh, I forgot to add your rage to that. My bad. Now it's added to that damage. There we go. Alright, fake Bambles, who's still alive, looks at Bambles, smiles. What the fuck? I sent that through the die castle and it still hit the ground! Motherfucker!
Bad DM?
That is a...
Bad DM. Is
Yeah, that's a 19 and a 22 to hit.
That's a
No,
hit,
they don't.
actually.
That miss.
Yeah. Bambles has an AC of 50,000.
I'm just gonna change that right now. Yeah, 50.
15 points of slashing damage, sorry.
Oh, boo hoo. About that.
Alright, fake Wig's turn.
Just make my Lint cure me.
That's good. I wonder who is that. That is a 23 and a 21 to hit. I'm so sorry, I'm rolling,
It is 49,000.
I'm rolling so well right now. 10,
Only a math.
14, 16 points of slashing damage.
I've only a math.
Fake Coldstone's turn. Every time. I'm gonna roll a D8 again. Alright, it's attacking Abraham. Dirty 20 and a 13, so one of those hits as it kind of rakes upwards through Abraham's chest for 8 points of slashing damage. Alright. And then... Damn, these guys went in a row. I never realized this. What the hell? This one's gonna... The fake Greg's gonna attack Tarloff. 19 and 9. For 5 points of slashing, half to 2.
Oh, I thought it was 5.
Nope, that was the lowest they could roll. Sad days ahead. Wing! It's not your turn! These fuckers! Why aren't they dead yet?
Yeah, why aren't these goddamn guys dead yet? Now one dies.
That'll hit.
Double 1 makes it better.
Is it dead yet?
That is... I'll worry about this later. Fucking hold on, Jesus Christ. 9, oh yeah, it's dead. What am I doing?
Oh yeah.
You bring...
Makes it health.
You hook the scythe right under it, kick it upwards, shreds right through it vertically. And it just
Hey, I can
billows to the
finally
ground.
move.
It's down.
Alright, seeing how I still have a pack.
Yeah.
That one at once.
Oh,
Here
okay.
I come.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Just like,
Oh, no, actually.
Oh, darn it.
There's that.
Okay. That is 2, 5, 5, 9.
oh, hey, when
Okay. Alright. It is still up. Fake Althea. This is just a conga line. Holy shit. I'm gonna re-roll that because that landed wrong.
if you're calling this
And
Conga
it
line,
worked
what
out better for... Actually, that thing hit... Greg hit it previously. First one doesn't hit. Second one does, but Greg sees this, is gonna use his reaction to uncanny dodge a whole... fucking 7 points, bring it down to 3. So Greg only, yeah. Kind of nicks him across the cheek. Cold Stone. Fuck, I guess he'll shoot himself.
What?
Fake him.
Suicide is an answer on two things.
Oof.
Ouch.
Suicide is... Oh.
21, 28 against that
You
one.
get a nat 20 on suicide.
Oh. Damn, that fake Cold Stone is still up after taking shots. It's hanging by threads. Real Bobby, I'm sorry, it's your turn.
You called me fake?
Oh no.
Called me fake?
Oh no.
Am I not good enough? Am I not great enough? Have I
John,
not
you're just
done
a
my
poser.
job? Am I just
No,
just
clearly
being
you're not
mean?
good enough.
Is it just
Yeah, that first hit already killed it, by the way.
Ow!
It burns, it just shoots up into flames.
Can I use that damage from the second one? Because I do want to hit that fake Bambles.
Go for it.
So... do I just try and hit it again? Or...
No, I'll let that sit.
Okay, because I'd be okay with that.
I would only hope so. I'm giving you the kill. As that one, you slice through one, and it burns in the air like you burn paper as it flies off, and then you stab the other one. Alright.
Sorry, Bambles.
Althea.
Okay, so turn. I am going to run in 35 feet.
Okay.
So I don't know where that puts me.
You're at 65 feet away.
Okay, so not visible yet, and I'm going to shoot a pig with bow and arrow. Using bow and arrow.
Okay.
Oh.
Ironic. Fucking hell you will! Oh, sad days.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Nails him right in the thigh. Simple as that.
That was such a waste of an act.
Worth it.
Okay,
Why is
because
your wall
Greg's
fucked
gonna go ahead and finish off fake you, hopefully. That'll hit, plus
Oh,
his...
Wait.
Yeah,
wait,
why is your wall
Chris,
fucked up
Chris,
for you?
actually, I know the issue.
Huh.
It says damage is 1, strength 3.
Oh yeah, it says rolling 1.
1 plus 1 plus 3, that's what it's... It's really weird.
What?
My damage. Look at Green
Oh.
Arrow with the bow. What is that supposed to be? A 1d what? 8.
Yeah, what the fuck? Longbow is a... Wait, you have a longbow. It's a D10?
Do I? I mean, it's a
Dark bow is a... Oh, it's a D8? Okay.
1d8 for one.
So I'm gonna
Longbow is
reroll the
1d10.
damage.
Yeah,
What
reroll...
is it?
Yeah, it's a D8. It's a D8 plus your dex.
Yeah, plus dex.
Oh, mine's strength. Shit, I need to fix that. It's my dex.
Yeah, change it to dex. I won't have you re-roll it, but we'll add that different modifier, which is just another
Yeah.
+1. I think, right?
It's
Did your-
no, it's 0.
Oh, it's 0.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, my dex is 0.
Okay, so we take off a point.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Simple enough. Anywho, Greg went for his attack. That's a 30 fucking 4. Against that one, which it's still alive. Actually, I don't know why I thought it would take down the fake Althea. It's still holding up. Real Abraham.
Abraham's dead.
Both of those hit. Alright. That'll do. As Abraham rakes down, and there's nothing but ribbons left of Scarecrow Coldstone.
Now the army moves.
Fake Tarloth. That's an 18 to hit and an 8, so I know one of those hit. For max damage, 15, halved down to 7.
Okay.
Life happens. Bambles, oh fuck.
To fake
Jay,
Greg.
Hey, I didn't finish.
Oh?
How far can we go?
I was gonna heal Abraham.
Oh, I mean, you could just cast that now.
Yeah, I was gonna do healing word level 2.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 13 on Abraham. Okay, Abraham's looking decent.
Steve's getting pretty beat up.
How far can they move?
I can. Well, that wasn't specified.
Tiny should be able to. Oh no, they're small. They should be able to move a flat 30, I believe. If they were tiny, they could move 25. Because what's your speed? Yours is 30, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they could move 30 because you're small.
Okay. Then I think I can get 1, 2, 3. 3 of them.
Okay. Alright, so those 3 move in. The rest of them will run closer.
Yeah.
As close as possible.
Alright. 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 There we go. And roll your 3 attack. Oh, you have. I mean, that was your bonus action. What are you going to do for your
I
action?
still have my own action, too.
Yeah. Little dust or fucking. Lids hopping on over like bunnies. Like hairs.
I was gonna say like dust bunny.
Yoink! Where you at, Crossbow? That's at. Oh, well.
That's just
Doesn't
not it. Yeah.
Anyways, Lynch boys.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, Lintz. 3 attacks on the fake Greg. That hits. That hits. That hits.
Ouch. Ouch.
Aww.
Alright, what is fake Greg looking like right now? Alright.
After 15.
Pretty good, actually, still. Alright. Tarloth, there's Lint on the way, and it has attacked and just jumping everywhere.
Oh wait, the lint that I was standing over.
Which, are you attacking fake
Tarloth.
Tarloth? Okay, that hits.
No, real Tarloth, fake Tarloth.
Alright. Jesus Christ. Let me see how that one's looking, actually. Okay, it's still holding on.
Okay. Nah.
Okay. Barely hanging on now. As you start, like, you've sheared off, like, a quarter of its head. Fake Bambles is gone. Fake Wig is gone. Fake Coldstone's gone. Greg!
Fake Greg. Hey, Greg.
Hey. I'm gonna fucking kill this thing now. Hopefully. We'll see.
No.
Wait, no,
fake
that's
Greg.
fake Greg.
Fake
That's
Greg.
fake Greg.
Oh wait,
Fake
what?
Greg.
Hey,
I did say
That's
fake
fake
Greg.
Greg.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
We have a second aneurysm.
Both of those are gonna hit Sarloth though. A 17 and a 24.
Okay.
You're not gonna roll to see if he attacks the fluffs?
But I could actually. Probably should.
1d4. This is only 4.
Yeah.
They did attack him too.
Yeah, they're attacking Charloth. So that is 12, 17, 19, 25, halved down to 12
Okay.
slashing.
How you doing?
I'm bloodied.
Wing!
Decently bloodied.
Wow, it's me already. Jeez,
Passed over like 3 dead guys.
Do that hit?
Yeah.
Did that hit?
That kills it.
Did that kill it too?
That'll overkill it. As you see, part of it's already shaven off. I'm just gonna take a little, the rest of it off the top, not just a little. Zish!
Fucking Mace Windu'd that.
Bye.
You have your other attack still.
Well, seeing as I have my own attack.
Of course, he's not gonna go to fake Greg.
No, I don't wanna haunt Greg, even if it is fake Greg.
All right, go for your hit with advantage. It doesn't matter. That hits anyway. Ooh, sad days. All right, still holding strong. Not holding strong. Looking pretty shitty actually, but anywho, it is just surrounded at this point. We're gonna
Holding
see who
strong,
attacks.
You have a bull. You have a guy in a mask.
Lint!
A tabaxi, and then Lynch.
That hits Lint with a dirty 20.
I've always hated the lint.
7,
I love it.
that's 10 damage on this one, which does not receive damage, bringing it to 15. Alright. Coldstone can't get a clear shot. You're just gonna clean the gun at this point. Just alright. Alright, we're just gonna do this now.
We're wrapping it up here.
Can I get a clear shot of Greg right there?
Oh fuck, what am I doing? God,
Still cleans.
I've obviously had an actual aneurysm. Yeah, both of those.
Hard aneurysm.
25.
Did you find the true meaning of furries?
I'm gonna shoot you.
That's too much.
Alright, Bobby! It's your turn.
I can't. You know I can't do shit.
Shot.
Looks like you can do shit.
Not really. I can't do my swingsies, so I have to do my shootsies.
You're gonna shoot.
Don't shoot Greg on accident.
I'm gonna shoot Coldstone. He said, no, the real one.
I'm going to shoot
Lint.
I'm gonna shoot Hey Althea.
Okay, that'll hit. Okay, let me see how Hey Althea's doing. Still up.
Damn.
Okay. Now, this one is going to be for Hey Greg.
Okay, that hits.
Give me another high damage.
Nope.
Oof.
Alright.
It looks I
Althea.
divided by 2.
Another 30 feet, and then I'm going to shoot my bow with that. Ah! I did a thing on accident.
Okay.
Screwed me.
Alright, hitting. Yeah, you're only hitting Greg. That's the only one you can't hit. Alright,
I'm 30 feet.
it's gonna hit 8 on that one. Yeah, and I have that written down. Alright, any bonus actions?
I'm going to cast Healing Word level 2 on
Okay. There you go.
Jesus Christ, I keep rolling gnats on the nat.
Alright, Greg's turn. That's gonna hit.
Fucking Christ.
Alright, well, that just makes it easy for me.
A lucky
Oh!
number is 13, guys.
Oh, it's still alive until Greg does his fucking offhand, because fuck you! Yeah! Slice with the rapier, stab right into the eye, and rip through.
Except for the fact that it has long hair. It is quite uncanny.
Yeah, that's the only issue. Yeah, my bad. Should have had the long hair. I accidentally put down that avatar. My bad. Anywho, Abraham is gonna take flight and easily land right here. I wonder who he's gonna attack. Oh,
Carla.
well, at least it has Lint there, because that still hits. God damn.
At least it has lint.
3. Alright, and what is fake Greg looking like? Okay. Fake Greg is still up. Not great, but still up. Fake Tarloff is gone. Pamos.
More like Lint's turn.
Fake Greg, meet your end.
With lint.
You know what? Let's do that as a vicious mockery too. Fake Greg, meet your end.
Oh shit, what is its wisdom? Ah! It fails! Oh shit!
Doesn't have any.
Nope, has no modifier.
Probably has more wisdom than actual Greg.
Alright, it's gonna have its... There we go. Lint! Roll your 3 Lint attack. Roll Lint to attack. That all hits. They have low AC. If you can't tell. Alright. Ah!
He is engulfed in lint.
The Lint shoots from the right across his right cheek. Boom! Face just jerks over. Another one hits on the left. Face jerks over. And then one, you swear you see the Lint crack its knuckles and jump from below, giving it an uppercut, and it knocks the head clean off. That scarecrow is dead.
Another one bites the dust.
And you.
That has to be the title.
There we go, title.
Holy shit, that was amazing! Oh, I'm writing that
Return to
down.
me.
I hate you, Joanna.
Oh, it's so good! You guys are officially out of initiative. Holy
Yeah,
fucking.
forget about me if you want healing.
That's
What
okay.
Now I'm
Forget
gonna
about
do
me
my
if you want
investigation.
What size thing can I put in my bag of holding?
I would also.
You can put any. You can put pretty big things in your bag of holding.
But
It-
like, what can I fit through the orc?
if you want anything bigger than large, you're gonna need some. Anything larger than medium, you're gonna need some fucking help with, big time. Because you are small and it is not a very large opening, and you'll need to be stretched.
How much was Abraham shredded?
Wing is gone. The wing of Abraham is gone, and so is the head. The head has fallen off.
It's morning, I'm gonna heal.
I would like to.
Can I use my unseen servant to mend him?
Oh my fucking god.
Heal.
Are you not gonna come by me, okay? Oh wait, you don't need
Well, yeah, we'll.
I
Yeah.
guess I don't, but because
Yeah.
I don't have activity of my.
Everyone.
I can't click my character.
That's weird.
He is not something I can control.
That
That's-
looks like more than what I took, so.
Weird.
Are
Okay.
you on your ruler or are you...
Character.
No.
You should be able to. I only changed one thing, and that's just what the image is. I didn't make a whole new thing for her.
See, I can like make it visible so that I'm ruler rank, and then yeah, I can't do that. I can't even click it.
That's weird. Yeah, I didn't change anything. You might want to reload.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, because I haven't changed anything that
I'm
would
gonna-
change that.
So, can I use my unseen servant to mend Abraham?
I don't know if we want to do that.
Mend Abraham.
Let me just.
Can I Arcana them first?
You'd be able to, yeah.
Okay.
Solid.
And what did you say, Althea? I'm sorry.
Can I Arcana them first?
Okay, go for it.
I investigated my dead body.
Oh damn, I don't know jack shit.
Yeah, you're not quite
I
sure
wanna
what's making these
I'm-
things what they do.
I'm an intelligent boy, so I'm going to see if there's any residual magical energy before I be like, hey, let's just repair this.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was going to say.
Well,
Go for it. I'm just grabbing and looking through stuff at this point for.
Like, what?
You're not quite catching anything like magical off of these fuckers.
what if I use detect magic?
Yeah. Good point.
I mean, you can.
Ah, detect magic.
There's no magic coming off of them.
Unseen servants.
Yeah.
Mend.
This is gonna take some time, longer than what you have. If you're gonna want to drag it along, I will tell you that it's not like an instant thing. But for, and I'm talking like maybe 10 minutes. Unseen Servant works pretty efficiently, to be honest. But for Wing, what you're able to find here, it's a lot of hay and everything, obviously.
Good enough.
But with, let's see, what did you get? You got a fifth. What did you get? 15?
I got 15.
Got a 15. Okay. Let
Unless
me.
you want to give me an advantage, average point, I got a 15.
Just give me a moment here. Anybody else want to roll investigation as well as I kind of pop
I
through?
guess I'll investigate as well. 'Cause I've not gotten anything out of Arcana.
Okay.
I just want. Oh, yeah, okay, that's great.
Double 8.
Oh, damn. I am not doing good. That is
Lots of hay. What do you say? You got nothing to find. So for Wing, as you're kind of going through this, digging through, you're like, this is weird. I'm digging through myself. Whatever. So just going and throughout all the hay, looking at what these things were. I mean, you could also take the clothing if you want. That just be a free thing. But
I have a clothing.
more clothing. But digging through it, you do find those red orbs that its eyes were. They don't have the light coming out of them anymore. But they're just two little red marbles, pretty much. Like this, like quarter sized.
Okay, I guess I'll just put 2 red marbles.
There
Hell if I know what they are, but cool.
you go.
Wait, can I, Mr. Arcana it?
Go for it.
Haha!
Mr.
Oh.
Arcana.
Damn it, I've only had advantage.
double advantage.
You know it was their eyes, that's about it. But it just doesn't have light coming out of it anymore. That's about as much as you get.
Can I deceive it so that I get the net 20?
You're deceiving me in that case. Good luck. Anywho,
Not
anybody else looking for?
You're deceived.
Well, I just want to check out. Is this
Roll
guy
all his
Minotaur
dice.
have the horns and stuff?
No.
He has everything. It is an
Horns?
exact copy of you,
God damn, it's weird.
minus like anything under the clothes.
Well, nah.
Noble PP.
Well, nah.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
I had to release the floodgates.
So, are you gonna roll investigation on these boys?
I already did.
Oh,
Yeah, it's way.
you got pretty low. That's why. Okay. Yeah, we're just digging through hay.
You found hay,
Um,
you want hay, you can keep hay.
So at this point, you guys do notice
Oh yeah.
a.
About hay. that's what we have up in the top of for Abraham, right?
It's not a hay. No, it's not hay. It's like a oversized dog bed. Is what Abraham has. They stayed away from hay because of the fact that one, super fucking messy. Two, very easy way to just make something that doesn't catch on his feathers and can still give him enough warmth.
They birds use hay to make nests, and that's why I was wondering.
Yeah. No, I get that. They did not use hay for his nest. It might,
Okay.
at most, they might have used a substitute that looks like it for just a aesthetic look, but or for the aesthetics. But that's about it.
Never mind then.
Otherwise, yeah, like I was saying, you guys kind of see Bamble sitting, watching as the Abraham gets put back together, and he kind of has his bag open, just waiting.
Can someone give me a hand with this?
Bobby.
Yeah, I'll say hand.
Oh, Tarloff.
Hand.
Bobby, you should probably help as well.
Oh,
One
good.
put it in.
Oh no.
One help hold the bag open.
Oh my god.
It's just strength to hold the back
I
open.
don't know about this.
So, I mean, it was... So, I'm not...
Easy lift.
I'm not going to have you guys roll strength checks, but it does take some effort, not because it's super heavy, but just the fact that stuffing something the size of Abraham into a bag. But it's in there.
Claw? Head
Can I
tilt.
also, is my servant still around, right?
Yeah.
Can I repair myself?
Oh god. He's gonna have an
Put that
army
in the
of
bag?
himself.
How long does your
I'm
fucking servant last? Oh, it lasts an hour. Oh my god. So if you guys want to wait another 10 minutes and let him do that, sure.
He's small.
what
He
he's
can be
gonna
dragged
do.
with.
Okay. Alright. You now
That's
have...
my personal deployment.
You have a Bambos in your... Oh my fucking god. Oh, I didn't think this through. Oh! Oh!
To scarecrow us.
Oh my
Oh!
god, Chris, you fucked up.
I love
Does anyone else
Stop
want to
this.
party in my bag?
You might as well just take them all.
Well,
Or
who?
the stronger ones. Probably Tarloff and Bobby.
Ah,
Oh, what about me?
but they take more effort to pull out. And if I'm gonna spend effort pulling something else out, it's gonna be Abraham.
Yeah, maybe Wing. Wing's smaller.
Why not get another Bambles?
He is getting to know Babbles.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that Bambles is now gone already. You're gonna take a wing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how good Althea would be.
That's 30
My
minutes.
army of hay men.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dragon Althea. And Cold Storm.
No. Who do I want?
Oh my god. I can't
What about
believe.
Greg?
I mean, if you guys want me to take all of them,
Take them all.
whatever.
If we can.
Oh my
Alright. You'll get in my fucking bag.
We'll fix this Althea's hair.
So you would have had to cast it again, just so that
Okay,
you know.
boo-hoo, it's a ritual.
It's a ritual, so it doesn't matter. You guys would have spent about an hour and 20 minutes just
Yeah.
taking care of these.
Wait, or
short rest.
how many would fit in the cart?
I mean, if you want to drag them into the cart, there's that as well. You go on your way, that would work as well. Just so you don't waste your time. But yeah, you
That's
have
what I was thinking we'd do.
you have a hay version of all of them. Oh my
Okay,
god.
let me just.
If you really wanted, we could go back to the
At
other
least
one.
you
Just
have
kidding.
fucking little marbles from them already.
Yeah.
Chris.
And we could have fixed Althea's hair beforehand, so you can use that one.
Oh my gosh.
Dabs.
Tabs.
So
You wanna know what the shit is, guys? This shit's pretty whack.
Bambles, yours will obviously count as a small. Everyone else's will be medium, even Tarloth, and then Abraham is a large. So that's it's all kind of a given as to how those will go.
Large is in charge.
So those will be very interesting to see how you play those out, whether it's combat or otherwise.
If you pull me out, I'm giving him my frying pan.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. So you guys have set off with a caravan half full of yourselves.
Of hay bodies.
And
I
it's
love how at the beginning of the fight, Althea's like, I hate these things. At the end of the fight, let's just put them in the carriage with us.
After the lint, I don't know what to expect.
I'm a wild card, baby.
You guys continue on your way.
Chris, you really fucked up on this.
I honestly, there was no way I could go around it. Eventually, it was gonna
By
happen.
giving him that spell in the first place.
It's his
I got it
choice.
myself.
Yeah, it's his choice.
Oh.
I told him about it after I got it, and he's like, "Oh, well, that'll be interesting."
Yeah,
It's there.
And
yeah,
it was interesting.
yeah. But you guys
The
spent.
second he started collecting lint, then.
That's when it all went wrong.
So you guys continue. I'm gonna put you guys
Lint.
towards.
None of your lint died.
Map.
Nope, they were close though. 2 of them were.
Yeah.
Continuing on your way, though, I mean, it's a pretty fairly decent day. Nothing quite happens along the way until it's nighttime again. You bunker down. What's the watch order?
I'm watching.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not watching tonight.
I can watch.
Okay.
Just,
What's order?
I would like to be last.
I'd like to be middle.
Okay.
You guys all go in the beginning.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay in my tent. If I
The
leave my tent.
the waves of the nearby gulf kind of bring a lot of you to a good calm rest here. Wait, roll a perception check.
I'm gonna be specifically looking out for any black animals.
Okay.
Because Althea said about the black rabbit, and that's the black panther, so...
Yep.
And what I said when I
You-
walked up to it.
So, you very clearly see an animal that doesn't belong over here. It's not black in color, but it's a rhino.
Oh.
And it's sitting there, staring at you again!
Does
Might as
Wing
well
know
go
what a
on and
rhino
see what
is?
it wants.
Just to make a point.
But it's not, well, it's not like it's so you're not far off of the beach. You get to see it because it's far away. It's on the beach itself, like you guys are coasting. And with that, you very easily see, because it notices that you're the one that's awake. You see
I'm what? You cut off.
it notices that you're the one that's awake. With your perception, you also see a little, well, not a little one, but you see a dragon head poking out of the water behind it.
Peekaboo.
God damn.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Oh, I think it's I half imagined him nervously saying that, like fucking, like super anxiety. He's like, oh, peekaboo. Oh, do you? Yeah.
Well, I'm a bit scared of taking damage, but fuck it, I'm... If there's one thing Wing is, it's a cat. That's a bit racist if you call him a cat. Tabaxis can call themselves cats. Other people can't, it's racist. So, curiosity killed the Tabaxi, I guess, so I guess I'm gonna go over and see.
Okay.
I hope I don't die.
You just stop it.
Curiosity
You just
killed
stop in front of the rhino.
Yeah.
It's
And,
theirs.
looking at the rhino and also looking at the dragon head poking out.
Yeah, it's like it's right now. It's not fully out. It's doing the crocodile shit right now. But
Right, so
it's just
still watching us?
you're just watching you. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't say anything.
I just ask if he's still watching us. The dragon, not the rhino.
The dragon nods.
It's kind of weird, you know? Like, I was intimidated, and I still kind of really am, but I've never been, like, followed by a dragon before.
Blinks a couple times. Doesn't respond.
Like, why are you following us? That's my question. Like, you know, we do some things, but it's not like we're the cream of the crop.
We are
That's a
not
phrase.
the creme de la creme.
As per usual, these things they just don't seem to really. They seem to be listening to you. They just don't respond. They're staring through you. They're staring at you. They're staring through. They're staring past you. They're just staring. It's just unnerving, the fact that they're doing this, not responding, just waiting.
So, I'm gonna play a card here, and I'm gonna start talking to the dragon in Draconic. If I haven't already been.
Okay.
Don't say play a card.
Play a card.
What do you say in Draconic specifically?
Your mom be gay.
Wait, what language is he speaking?
Draconic.
Oh.
Go figure, it's a joker.
Okay, go fish.
I guess I would ask, how about this language? Does this suit you, Power? Would you talk to me if I talk like this?
Okay.
Types it into translate.
Just because I want authenticity. Sorry.
I don't mind.
Alright. Kontrekti Sultan Savon Zanderle Ug Zeruredsnith Persvach. Which just simply translates to, it does not matter what language you speak in.
That
How about
sucks.
this, I say in Celestial? Does he even know Celestial?
You're gonna find out.
How about pig Latin, huh?
It cocks its head to the side. Kolsexonic Mig Vox. Which just, it matters a little.
I say, how about this in deep?
You're a fuckwad, I'm going to kill you.
Centric Butterbots. Which, I get that.
I don't speak it, but I get it.
So, what language do you prefer to speak in? I mean, I'm guessing Draconic's your kind of native tongue, seeing as a bit obvious, I guess. Probably.
His first language is pig Latin.
Damn.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't mind.
Words are nalre, sillamin fru omna, kes grens derueldan. Which, clearly just, the language I enjoy would be screams of the damned.
Well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
So, like,
And you begin seeing the nostrils begin to flare with fire.
that's kind of intimidating. I say.
and if you're looking at the rhino, a very familiar sight occurs, or very familiar little tidbit occurs. It grins. This big, toothy, sharp grin. And when that happens, the rhino keeps staring at you, walks backwards into the water, goes under, and so does the dragon.
I know I shouldn't trust those underwater rhinos.
And with that, we'll end tonight's session.
I've never met anyone I haven't made friends with.
Oh.
Another one bites the dust. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh.
Another one
This
bites the dust.
this was a very fucking interesting start to this arc. Oh my god. Oh.
Thank goodness I was late.
I didn't think that the Scarecrow fight would go on that long. I feel a little bad, but at the same time, you know, there was some very interesting stuff that came out of it. Lids.
I was like, clearly this is going to be the big battle.
Oh god. Big battle at the beginning of the arc.
Yep.
For today at least. Plus you guys were resting a lot, so it's like, just fucking break out the good shit, kids. Have fun. Power fantasy this shit for a little bit.
Power fantasy.
For real. Oh,
I can't wait until I get a huge object.
oh god. Oh no.
It's a giant boulder.
Bouldertron!
They call me the Boulder!
Just a giant ball of wind.
Go Bouldertron.
It's just a giant rock.
Bouldertron! Roll out! Oh my god.
Bouldertron would get like Bouldertron and 2 pieces of lint.
Damn it. Oh, so now I have to make an icon for lint just to make it easier. I mean, I could just use those, but honestly, there's no point in me making icons. Actually, you're just gonna use
I
whatever.
want a detailed character model for lint. One day I'll collect enough lint, I will have mega lint.
Oh my god.
Lintatron.
Lintatron! Former
Lintus
Litman!
Maximus. Lintus Maximus.
Eventually, before Bambles dies, he forms a sword out of lint, stabs it into the ground, and says only he who is worthy of lint can pull this out. Only those who are true followers of Bambleism.
The home of baloney.
Can I use Wish to convert everyone to Bambolism? Because then I only have to live that long.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can convert everyone to Bambolism, then just die.
And,
Oh my god.
and that's where we end this stream.